listening to the Pelicans Postgame Report on the PRO Media Network for all things Pelicans.
Perfect. Fly Pelican, fly Pelican, fly Pelican. And I tell them that birds of a feather flock together. Fly down, I'm a Pelican forever. Pelican forever. Ain't gon' lie, I feel flyer than I ever been. We stay ballin', this New Orleans, I'm a Pelican. It's going down in the nest, wild, wild west. Come in town and you best show us some respect. 3-point threat, I better make it rain. If it's something, don't jump stupid like your ankle sprain. Always said, never hate the player, hate the game. Jumping where the dame late, punch a train. Post game, Big Q, talking about business. Bird gang, YouTube, they ain't flocking with us. Lock up the division mission, get into the finals. Finish competition, then it's going win the title. I know this flyer than you can get. Such a threat that the refs just might call a tag. You could double, you could press, but you can't check. Right, left, slide by you like a Eurostag. Fly Pelican, fly Pelican, fly Pelican. And I tell them that birds of a feather flock together. Fly down, I'm a Pelican forever. Pelican forever. And never, and never, and never, and never, and never, and never say birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, fly down, I'm a Pelican forever. Pelican forever.
Chance that things could have gone south, obviously outside of that 23-2 run, but what did you think of the fight of the guys to not let go of the rope and stay in this one?
Yeah, I told the guys in the locker room, love their fight, love their ability to stick together and battle back. This is a good team, the Spurs is. So a lot of positives to take from the game. Guys played together. We fought our tails off. Some key miscues down the stretch that we can clean up, that we have to clean up. But I like some of the concepts that we've been working on them. We saw some of them tonight.
Run in the second quarter, it was almost still an even quarter, I think.
Yeah.
From what it was, what happened during that stretch that kind of let things get away just in that little bit?
Just the execution, number one defensively. You know, making sure that we're communicating our switches, we're communicating our coverages, and then you got to finish possessions on this team. They're a really good offensive rebounding team. Taking care of the basketball, I thought we did a fine job of that, taking them out of transition, so to speak. Offensively, got to get good shots. So we got to try to get into our actions a bit earlier. We're working late into the shot clock, which is limiting the options that we have offensively.
Trey is another option for a lot of opposing defenses so far this year. How good is it to see him have a game like this where it wasn't just the three going, he was able to kind of get a bunch of different things going in this game? Yeah,
it was great, and we needed it from him. He scored on every level tonight, got to the free throw line, got to the paint, shot the ball well. He rebounded the ball well, something that we've been talking about, and we can start to see him implementing it. Trey's is a fantastic basketball player, and if he continues to play at that high level, it's going to be hard for him, but it's going to be hard for other teams, and then he's opening up the floor for his teammates. So he's putting a ton of pressure on the defense right now, and those are some of the things that we want him to continue to do.
The three rookies, I think when you started to kind of make the push at the start of the fourth, all three of those guys were on the floor. It's not just Spears, it's not just Queen, Peeves in there playing, excellent defense as well. What did you like about just what all three of those guys are able to bring at the different stages, even where they're at right now?
All of those guys are hard-nosed, mentally tough basketball players. They love the game. They love competing, and so we trust putting them on the floor. They're going to make some mistakes. That's a part of the game, but they make aggressive mistakes, and then we correct them in film. We try to correct them in practice, and we can continue to see game by game they're growing, they're getting better, and I think it's going to help us in the long run.
Turnovers, but he has decisions. I mean, he's making passes that I think guys, 5, 6, 7 years in the league, have to see that pass to make. So what do you see in what he's able to kind of do out there, especially, this is not his fourth quarter where he played his, all 12 minutes.
Well, he's smart defensively. He's normally in the right spots. He's a really fantastic rebounder. And we can see that he can pass the ball offensively, get his teammates involved. He can score. And he high basketball IQ, so he's a hub for us offensively with that group at the end of the games.
It's not successful sometimes. A couple of times he was like he's taking it to Vic.
Yeah.
Under the rim. Sometimes you see guys just kind of Vic's down there. They go away. What does it say about him that he's attacking a shot blocker, that kind of a shot blocker, in the way he was?
He's accustomed to doing it. Most of the guys that he's played against, sometimes they have more athletic ability, but he has great body control, and he knows how to kind of slow step him in the lane, use his body, use his length to get the ball up on the basket. He's got great touch. Thank you.
All right, shout out to the fam. Appreciate y'all for doing this one. For all things Pelicans, tune into the Pelican Postgame Report. We up in this thing. Shout out to the fam. Appreciate y'all for being in this episode of PPR. We are live, man. PPR Pels falls short to the Spurs, 126-119. Willie Green talked his little stuff on the mic. The Pelicans kind of continuing in that tough trend that we've seen them do as well. So we'll kind of break that down, fam. We'll get into that. We'll discuss the pros and cons of what we've seen today. Pushing the Spurs, man, needed some more opportunities. We needed some more offensive production. Some mistakes was made. But the grittiness of the Pelicans over the last 3 games remained consistent. Trey Murphy put on a phenomenal game, just completely exploding out of that slump that he was in, scoring 41 points tonight and shot 5 of 11 from downtown, 15 of 22 from the field. In 38 minutes, he had 41 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists for Trigger Trey Murphy. He was on one tonight. The young guys, man, so big, man. We need a little bit more production. We would have took this thing. But anyway, shout out to y'all and big ups to Stace. Thank you, Stace. Big ups to all y'all. Appreciate y'all for being on the live, man. I see all y'all, man. It was a pretty decent game of kind of button heads with this team, and they got damn near all of their people back, and the Pelicans pushed them there. So a lot to be kind of happy about. I really respect the gritty nature of the Pels play, how they've been playing over these last 3 games.
Man, stop it. You sound like Willie Green. Stop all that shit.
Okay, DC's in the hallway. That means he's really mad. I'll say so. Anyways, shout out to you, Stacey. Thank you, man.
You happy? You probably gotta be a tough day. Fought hard. Get that bullshit out of here, man.
DC, all I'm saying, bro, is that I can appreciate a gritty effort. Is all I'm saying, man. Blue collar, gritty nature, how the team is playing. Everybody, even if you're a hardcore person that doesn't like Willie Green, you gotta respect how your team is performing insofar as the gritty nature, the young people like Jay Fears and Derik Queen, those guys. Trey had a phenomenal game. Herb was shooting the ball really well. Herb was handling his business in this game. So, I mean, you got to kind of give these guys credit, man. DC Herb hit 3 3-pointers today.
Give him a credit. Hold up. Did somebody
hold on.
Man, I think Willie Green that took your microphone, bro. You hitting all his goddamn talking points.
No, I'm saying, listen, bro. A broke clock is right twice a day. The reality is that Queen and Fears are handling their business, bro. Come on now. And Trey had a really good game too. So it's a few other things to work on that's realized, but man, listen, you got to respect the game, bro. These boys are playing a lot better than what the hell we've been seeing them in them blowout losses. Come on, DC. Go ahead, bro.
Man, we all know what time it is, man. I ain't seen nothing I ain't already know. You got the young fellas out there, they're going to go out there and ball, man. They got to make a name for themselves. And Willie Green, unfortunately, has to play them because we know this wasn't his idea. You already know what time this is. Shout out to Derik Queen, Fears, Trey. Phenomenal game from them guys tonight. Even Herb, looked pretty solid. But all this try hard, they fought hard. I'm sick of this shit. Fire Willie Green, bro. Get him out of here.
Here we go.
It's just watching the game. I already know we don't have a chance. If we can't win on time, then we ain't gonna win, bro. The Spurs, like you said, they got a lot of their people back. You got De'Aaron Fox out there who had a solid game, allowed Wemby to take a lot of breaks and kind of focus on getting more boards and playing defense. But every time the Pels step on the court, unless we're playing a Charlotte or a severely injured Dallas, it's over. They don't want to play for them. They're not going to play for them. They're going to do just enough to look solid because people want to hit their numbers. Nobody wants to appear to have quit. They want the coach gone, man. And, all the new information coming out, so-called, that we got to wait till Thanksgiving. So it is, excuse me for being a little negative. I'm not on we got to keep talking about how Willie Green needs to be fired and all the horrible things he's done. But we have to watch more games like this for a few more weeks. It just is what it is, man. And to me, I can appreciate the development and watching the younger guys, but it just sucks the joy out of the game for me. Yeah, Stacey, I saw DeMarcus Cousins tonight, man. Shout out to Derik Queen, our new point guard. You hear me? if they run stuff through him, man, we gonna be all right. I just would love to see what it look like with Zion.
I get that, man. I understand the frustration with Willie Green. That's already understood. We already know the faithfuls mentality on Willie Green. Currently, we understand that the Pelicans, led by Gail Benson, is not cutting Willie Green loose right now. So the team has to respond and be professionals. They just have to gut it through and just play as absolutely hard as they can.
Well, you be professional and stop talking about this try hard shit, man.
No, listen, bro.
I don't care about a try hard loser, man. Nobody don't care about that.
We talking about effort, aren't we? We talking about effort.
They're professionals. We shouldn't have to talk about their effort.
Listen, you was talking about effort when it was getting handled. You got to be competitive and you got to show up and you got to have effort. They down two of their top people, but they still gritted. They had a gritty game against the team they building.
Congratulations. They tried hard.
All this stuff we
you
know.
Want a participation trophy?
Nah, we want effort and we need a competing team. Y'all want the ex Willie Green, and I agree, but he's not going anywhere right now. Gail Benson has stuck her toe in the ground.
No, I'm just saying I'm not getting excited because they try hard. I don't want you to keep banging the drum on Willie Green. We could talk about the individual performances. I'm not excited because they tried hard either. To me, try hard and play with forces has been the fucking staple for the last 5 years. I'm frankly sick of it. I don't care about their try hard.
That's not what they're saying tonight, sir. You've seen a team that was there in the game. They just fell short, right? That's what I seen watching.
They fell short because they were always going to fall short because it was going to get to a crucial point in the game where they needed a crucial stop, or they needed to be able to come up with an offensive set to make something happen, and we all knew they weren't going to make it happen.
All I can say is Willie not going nowhere right now, y'all. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? We're
gonna talk about the game and talk about it, and we're gonna not congratulate, and we're not gonna congratulate them and be happy about the try.
And sit the game there with a sour ass face. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there with a vinegar smoothie. That's what DC doing. With a better face, they're always gonna lose the game. You don't know how they gonna do what they gonna do. You didn't see they was gonna win the last 2 games. DC, knock it off.
Well, I mean, you can win on talent when you got more talent out there with the other team.
Okay, DC.
I'm just saying that's what happened. When you get to a team that's got just as much talent as you, or at least close.
Front the damn game with a sour pineapple smoothie with vinegar, and sitting up there watching the game with his lip poked out.
And you sitting up there with a goddamn. You sitting up there with a goddamn pina colada with a fake ass smile on your face. Oh, look at them trying hard. They look so good. Oh, look at them. They look so good.
They compete. What you want
your
team to do?
Look at the compete. So they brought out the compete.
They're competing. They were competing tonight.
I want them to fucking win, Q. That's what I want.
Dog, what you want, bro? What you want?
To win.
Them people had all of.
But we know
people,
we can't. We can't win. We can't.
Dog, they had all their people. Come on now, you missing your son or the solar system. You missing your top guy in Zion Williamson and one of your best profile shooters that you got. Both of them down. That's like 40 points that you're missing between those 2 men. And they sitting up here lost by what? 5 points. They lost by 5 points. Them people had Wimby, they had Foxy, they had all their people, and you sit up here talking about the third. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Keep it
well,
real, man.
Well, give them a participation
Right.
sticker.
Sohan was back. These guys were back. They were playing, and they still
That's
barely
right.
lost the game.
They
But that's
did good.
But that's a stark difference than what you seen 3 games ago. Is what I'm saying, DC. You gotta be real and say that this young team is playing hard.
It ain't no different, bro. It ain't no different because if Derik Queen, if they hadn't started playing, Derik Queen would have been the same shit. And we know it.
DC. Okay,
That's the difference.
I'm gonna agree to
That's the
disagree with you,
difference.
my brother. That's all. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right there, my brother. You got it. All right. Can we hit these stats right?
Yeah, just say we always missing Zion. You ain't lying about that.
Okay, there we go. All right, so here go the stats, fam. Let's hit the stats up right here. 45 of 94. The Pelicans shot 48% from the field, and they shot almost 40% from downtown. 15 of 38 the Pelicans shot. So 48% from the field, 40% from downtown, and 82% from the foul line. All really, really solid numbers by the Pelicans. Spurs just had better. 48 of 90 for 53.3%. They shot 14 of 40 for 35% flat. They went to the line 18 times, converted 6 times for 88%. Spurs just did better. 43 to 40 on the rebounds. The assist game 31 to 27. Advantage Spurs. The steal game Pale 7 to 6. Block game Spurs 6 to 2. The turnovers, Pelicans even kept the turnovers down. 12 turnovers, giving up 11 points all versus the Spurs 12, giving up 19. The fast break game was won by the Spurs 20 to 16, and the points in the paint game 62 to 54. It ain't easy to beat this team, especially when you're loaded, man. But then we look at the individual numbers for our squad. The top dog, of course, was Trey Murphy. 41 points by Trigger Trey Murphy in 31 minutes, 9 rebounds, 3 assists for him. He was 5 of 11 from downtown for 45.5%. He was perfect from the foul line, 6 of 6, and he shot 68% from the field. That's Trigger Trey out of the slump. The next big score for the Pels, where the top score was Jay Fierce, Jeremiah Fierce. 18 points in 31 minutes. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 of 17 from the field for 47%. He was 0 for 3 from downtown, 2 of 3 from the foul line. He was also really pushing the ball for the Pels. 15 from Herb in 38 minutes. 15 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals from Herb. 6 of 11 from the field, and 3 of 7 from downtown for Herb. He was plus 17 on the plus minus. Sadiq Bey put in 10 points in 30 minutes of action. For him, along with 4 assists. Jeremiah Fierce, like I already mentioned, Fierce as well. But Kayvon Looney in his start, 17 minutes, 5.6 boards for him. And then off the bench, Derik Queen, 25 minutes, 13 points from him. He was just special. 5 rebounds, 8 assists, just passing the ball, seeing cutters to the basket. 5 of 14 from the field. He did hit his first 3-pointer. Shot that son of a gun real smooth, too. He tried it 3 other times. He went 1 for 4 from downtown. And he was just special. So our young players, Jeremiah Fierce and Derik Queen, just contributing offense and defense. Other players, not so well. Jose Alvarado had 17 minutes. He put in 8 points to go along with 5 assists and a couple of rebounds for Jose. He was 2 of 2 from downtown, hitting a 3. PV got in the game for 18 minutes. He scored no points and had, 5 rebounds, not too much else to contribute. He was 0 for 4 from the field. Hawkins struggled in the game. He had 18 minutes. He had 5 points in 18 minutes. He was 2 of 6 from the field and 1 from 3 from downtown. Karlo Mekovic, 9 minutes, 4 points, 5 boards for him in the game, and that's pretty much how it went. So it's, it's a lot of stuff to talk about with the Pelicans, man. That we could have done here or there. So I'm going to just turn it over to DC. DC, we heard some of your spiel from early on.
You ain't hear any of my spiel. I just had to stop you with all these goddamn compliments and giving credit and shit. I'm not complimenting.
I just said what was real. They were competitive, and you can't.
You was kicking all Willie Green talking points, bro. You was turning my stomach, man.
No, well, it was turning your goddamn stomach is that Dr. Bronner's ass the smoothie that you drinking. So
I ain't had no Dr. Bronner smoothie, man. I had some regular watermelon juice today. You know what I'm saying? But you was turning it into a vinegar smoothie, listening to that bullshit that was coming out your mouth. But let's let bygones be bygones.
Go ahead. You got the flow, brother.
On a positive note, intrigued by what I saw from Trey Murphy, man. He finally shook up out of that slump. I guess them braids was a little too tight or something. He got the afro popping, and he back to the Trey we know. You know what I'm saying? He was out there cooking, man. Trey dropped 41, and he keeping the boards up, man. This is maybe the second or third game I done seen Trey get like 9 boards. I'm really encouraged by that. And if he can do what he can do offensively, man, 5 for 11 from the 3-point line, 68% on the night, and he got to the free throw line 6 times. And to be real, man, this 41 points from Trey, it didn't look all that hard. It didn't really look difficult, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, man. He had a monster game, and just love to see him show up. I know some people probably complain about his defense. He was getting beat a little bit, but in the famous words of Paul Pierce, man, it's hard to stop somebody and drop 40. You know what I'm saying? And I think he definitely turned in an effort where we should have won the game. If we would have had, like you said, more talent, obviously they would have been able to take this one. But I think they still put themselves in position to be able to win this game. We just, when other people got a coach and you ain't got one, it's a little different, man. Jeremiah Fears also came out, showed up tonight, man. Would have liked to seen him hit one of them 3-pointers, man. He still got some work to do, I guess, on his shot outside the arc. But you see it's there, man. I think as he gets stronger and he can continue to expand his range to hit a lot of those little fallaways. Like he got this one little fallaway he hit right on the elbow, man. It's like every time he gets a move, gets there, kind of fades away, lifts that leg up a little. It's money every time, man. Can't wait to see him be able to expand that type of range out to the 3-point line, because the speed he possesses and the ability to just get to the rim at will is a problem. It's a problem for everybody. Tremendous talent, man, and potential from this kid, and sky's the limit for him. So had a solid going tonight. Every time things got a little rough or we needed a bucket, you see Fears making something happen. And then Herb actually played solid tonight as well. Came away with 3 steals on the night, turned in 15 points. Best plus or minus on the team. Herb was a plus 17. So not only was he scoring, he wasn't letting people score on him, according to the plus or minus. So, and I didn't see a lot of plays where Herb got taken advantage of tonight. Earlier in the season, you saw some games, maybe prior to the last 3 or 4 games, Herb started looking a little bit more like himself defensively, but it was looking concerning at times, man. Herb's having problems scoring and wasn't really stopping nobody, but you see him starting to come back around, and I guess guys shaking off the rust, or really, he was injured. So maybe he's just getting his groove back. You can say the same about Trey. And other than that, man, Sadiq Bey constantly shows up, but he was okay tonight. Had some timely 3-pointers he hit when we needed them, but would have liked to seen a little bit more from him. And I don't know how we would have did it with Jose. I think Jose probably could have got some more burn. Probably could have gave us a little bit more. Hawk, he's one of the guys that's kind of a disappointment, I guess, to me. You got a shooter and you just can't shoot. Like he just can't get it together, man. I don't know what it's gonna take for Hawk to at least show us some of these bright spots you would see from him that kind of have you high on his future, but it's just more of the same, man. I mean, 2 for 6, your shooter, you're not really giving us much. He did hit 1 3-pointer out of 3. He was out there for 18 minutes, so just need to see something, man, a little bit more of a spark from Hawk. I don't know how many times he was in the lineup with Mr. Derik Queen, because he was finding everybody with these dimes. He had 8 dimes on the night, and he was basically out there looking like point guard, man. They had stuff running through him and kind of kept us in the game in that 4th quarter, man, with just a lot of magical plays. And this dude could ball, man. So I think the only problem with Derik Queen is his conditioning. As you can see, I think that's maybe the only reason he's playing the bulk of his minutes in the 4th quarter, to make them count. I'm just not sure he can handle, maybe 31 minutes like a Jeremiah Fair. So maybe they're aware of that. And that's why we keep seeing him. Because at times, if Trey comes out the game and you ain't really got no, it's like, why Derik Queen not out there? Because he's an offense for us. Like, you just put him out there and he is an offense. Like, you can guys are gonna run and cut and he gonna find them, no matter what the sets are or if they even running any sets. It's just high IQ basketball player, man. And that's saying a lot from a guy that's what Q is. Derik Queen 20 years old or is he 19,
I can pull up his numbers and see, bro. I can check on that right quick. But yeah, I know Fierce is really young. Queen is 20.
20.
He's
20.
20
So
years old.
his game at least 35. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
he's super developed offensively, man. It's just
man,
amazing, bro.
he play old man ball with a little sprinkle of flash of some new school. You know what I'm saying? Every trick in the book, man. He got it, bro. Man, I remember I think he hit somebody with a little hezzy cross, and then he had the dude shook, and then turned around and hit a fadeaway. I'm like, man, what, this dude is something else, and you can see that he clearly can go out there and have an advantage and get a bucket whenever he feels like, but he kind of loves passing the ball, man. Good compliment to Stacy bringing up Derek Coleman, man. Derek Coleman was cold, bro. He one of them dudes that a lot of people forget about. He was kind of one of the first, like, that Rasheed Wallace prototype type guy. He was that before we start seeing all these big men kind of with the guard skill set a little bit. Derek Coleman, man, that's a good comp. Derek Coleman had some hops though.
Man, Derek Coleman.
Derek Coleman was cold.
Yeah,
bro.
outside of the athletic thing you mentioned, DC, that
It's a great comp, right? That's a real good comp.
That is, man, especially when DC used to knock them 3-pointers down, because that was a part of his game too.
And that was almost unheard of too, bro, for a guy bigs to be hitting them threes.
DC don't get nowhere the kind of respect that he deserves nowadays, man. Bro. But that was a hell of a compliment, man.
That dude would have been multiple time All Pro in this era with the way he played, man. And he was physical too, Q.
Right.
Great player, man. Great player that kind of get forgot about.
Yeah, that old New Jersey team, DC off topic.
Who else was on that team?
Kenny
man?
Anderson was on that
team. Oh, that's right.
Your boy, what's his name? I forgot the small forward was on the team, but it was Derek Coleman.
Was Kendall Gill on that team?
Yes, Kendall Gill did
start. I
want to say he was a guard with that team. They had a night. Drazen Petrovic was on that team along with Derek Coleman. So yeah, they had a squad, man. They was a hell of a team, man. I remember. That's great comp, Stace. Love that Derik Coleman comp. Go ahead, DC.
Yeah, I see a little bit of the DeMarcus Cousins too with Queen, but DeMarcus Cousins, maybe he was just a little more aggressive, because I was about to say he's not as athletic, but DeMarcus Cousins really wasn't that athletic when you think about it. He was strong as hell, and he had a lot of aggression. I know, so. And he gonna dunk the ball all hard and all that. But when you really look at him, man, he wasn't getting off the ground too much. He's a big dude. He had to do nothing but raise his hand up, put it in the rim. But I think DeMarcus Cousins is a great comp for Derik Queen. You see the Jokic comp a little bit, just his ability to pass. I think he may be just. I know DeMarcus Cousins had a lot of games where he had triple doubles and he could dime it, but just what Queen is now, and remembering DeMarcus Cousins, coming in, I think he's going to be a better passer for sure than DeMarcus Cousins was. And I think that's why a lot of people compare him to Jokic, because his passing is that good, man. I mean, just some of the passes that he attempts, it's like, what? Like, not only is he a rookie, but he a big man. Like, ain't no centers trying. A lot of them passes that Derik Queen do, they ain't even trying it, man. So I'm very encouraged if there's something to be encouraged about with this, of seeing how.
Man, just let it on out, man. Be encouraged of these young players. They performing real good. Just keep it real, dog.
Okay, well, since you want to finish the rest of my statements, as you
No, just go ahead. We'll talk about this. If it's anything to be encouraged about, just tell the truth, DC.
okay, so I turned your stomach when I said that. You see how I
No,
feel?
what's stomach about, dog? What that
You
got to
see
do
how
with
I
anything?
feel?
I just said, no, they ain't turned no stomach. I just said, keep it real and
Them
tell the truth.
carbless chips you've been
Shame the
eating,
devil.
them carbless chips you've been eating felt like they had a little vinegar on them, huh? But
Nah,
anyway, like I was saying, if there was something to be encouraged about, I'm encouraged to see what this looks like with Zion, man. Because
how is that any different than what the hell I said, man? I said
well, I
that's
just
the.
was finishing my damn statement. But
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
like I was saying, Zion has a very unique skill set, and for a long time that we've had him, it's just like we have no idea how to use him. And I think one of the things with Zion that we kind of had right, and then they got rid of Lonzo Ball, and you just seen like that it's kind of went away. We don't utilize that enough. His ability to be able to play off ball and slash, get downhill or get some plays without having to actually make it happen. Although he can make it happen with the ball in his hands as well. So having him on the court with Derik Queen, man, cutting and seeing if he could hit him in some of them tight spots, man, I want to see what that looked like. And that was always my vision once they got Derik Queen, as you guys heard me saying, once they had him, I would love to see what Derik Queen would look like in the starting lineup or to close a game. This is why. Because you got a big that can, with the ability, although I think he still got a ways to go with his shot. He still got to work on that a little bit. I think it's going to definitely happen. But you got a big that he can pass the ball, man. He's not selfish, and he can spread the floor. He knows how to utilize space. He knows how to get out of the way of Zion. You know what I'm saying? This dude know what he's doing out there. So it'd be really interesting to see what that look like on side Zion, because I think that's the missing thing, especially these lineups with Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole ain't really a point guard. He not catching Zion in them spots, man. We gonna run, point Z sometimes, but it's just the offense looks so disjointed, and they got to do everything. So with Queen out there, I think regardless if Willie Green is here or not, you see a lot. You see a lot more movement in a more fluid offense with him and him alongside Zion. I think a lot of the points that Zion get can start to come a little easier instead of him having to go 1-on-3 all the goddamn time.
Yeah, I think that's true, bro. That is definitely the truth. To see what Queen and Zion can do together, man. His game definitely complements him. His ability to pass and see the floor is uncanny for a rookie. And right, one of the family members mentioned it was a good decision, and man, and it's great because remember what Queen said. He said his job is to make Joe Dumas look like a genius for selecting them with those picks. And we had so much stuff going on during the losing streak about these people revisiting the fact that they gave up two picks to go and get Queen, and now you can see why. Him and Fears are literally impact players for this Pelican team right now. Fears is in the starting lineup, and Queen is coming off the bench, just producing against some of the top talent that's out there. And he's doing all of this, but he didn't even play in the preseason. He was hurt in the preseason, and this game is like this. It's just amazing, man. What Derik Queen and Jeremiah Fears are doing here, man. So I agree about that, man. I'm really happy about our youngsters, man. The future is really bright. But I have to say, shout out to Big Smoke MJ504 on the gram. Big ups to the fam. Listen on X. Give us a retweet, please. Kelvin Jennings 721 says, folks saying trade Z now that Queen and Fears are looking good. What y'all think?
I think that's a horrible idea because not only are Queen and Fears, they're rookies, so I think having Zion around to take some of the weight off of them for the whole season is a lot better than just putting everything on their shoulders. Zion's dwindling trade interest or trade value is probably lower than it's ever been. So like, why would I do it now? If we are going to trade Zion, you got to let him come back. You got to let him go on a run and string together a lot of fantastic performances and bust that move. Plus, the trade deadline is a long ways away, man. We have no idea what this looks like without Willie Green. I do not want to trade Zion until I at least get a glimpse of what everything looks like without Willie Green. Willie Green has been here for 5 years, and the peak version of Zion we saw was in his second year with Stan Van Gundy. We've never seen anything look better than that Willie Green did. Matter of fact, Willie Green don't even do anything to help Zion's game at all. Everything he does, it makes it harder for him. Everybody, well, he did point Zion. No, Stan Van Gundy started that. Stan Van Gundy started point Zion. It's the first time we've seen it. So until Willie Green is gone, I really don't want to make a decision on whether I trade Zion or not. Because I think just like Jordan Poole and Yves Missi, you know what I'm saying? Because they said Yves Missi liked a tweet or something about Willie Green getting fired, and the next thing you know, we got injuries and stuff, and he not getting started. And now he hurt. What I forget the injury. You remember the injury? Yves Missi got killed.
It's some bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah, he's sick of Willie Green shit too. You know what I'm saying? So I think Zion is. Yeah, he probably got a little bit of a hamstring injury. I don't think he in no rush to get back. I think he really just kind of trying to sit this out and let Willie Green get the hell on up out of here, as you would say, brother. So until Willie Green is gone, just pump the brakes on the trade Zion stuff. If Willie Green get up out of here and we see the same trajectory with Zion, or he looks disinterested, or he keeps getting hurt, and you got this whole thing, okay, you could cut your losses and take whatever you can get. But there's no really pressure or rush to have to trade Zion, because y'all all gotta keep in perspective, if you're not gonna really get nothing, nobody ain't trying to give you really no good picks or nothing for him, his contract not guaranteed. So if I can't get a good package of what I want, like what's the rush just to get a whole bunch of other pieces that we probably don't need to sit on to have tradable salary to trade more of our picks in the future to actually try to get somebody on the level of Zion? It's just not the best move.
Yeah, I have to agree. I don't think Zion Williamson is going anywhere right now. It is a problem that Willie Green is still sitting on top of the team. But this is all created and fertilized by Gail Benson and her constant finagling with the team and keeping people who she likes over what's best for the team. So it's creating a very weird environment where he's done more than enough to be terminated, but she refuses to let him go. In players, he's lost the team before. I don't think he totally gained them back. I think what's going on is the fact that the team is in a bit of a pressure cooker. Them guys are tired of losing, and they just going out and giving up 110% effort. A lot of this is fostered by just the guys, because he's not really doing anything different. Their intensity and their intelligence and their play style is just going beyond and like, man, let's just go out there and just play our asses off. So I agree. There are some players who don't like Willie Green. I know for a fact Jordan Poole don't like Willie Green. Eves, I know that he doesn't like Willie Green. There is stuff about Zion not liking Willie Green. So all this stuff y'all saying in the chat, it does.
The person I know who like him is Herb and Jose. Who else really?
Well, the main person that like him is the owner, and you can't fire him until she say fire him. So that's the only one. As long as he has her on his side, then what you gonna do? What you gonna do if you're a player? Sit on your ass, or you gonna play and earn your money? You gotta play through it, bro.
Well, I want to reply to my man Hoffa right here. He said this is one sad fan base. If Zion is not hurt, ? and he is not playing because he do not like the coach, I guess you guys think that is okay. Well, that's a very interesting point, Hoffa. I don't think it's okay, but I will say this: if you, as a star player, don't have the cachet or the power to get the coach fired by basically saying you don't want him here. Remember, Joe Dumars said they brought all the players in and they did evaluations on what they thought went wrong last year and da 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 and this and that. You don't think they were saying that they wanted Willie Green out of here? You don't think these players were
Yeah.
saying that? We know they were
Oh,
saying
yeah.
that, right? So
they
you
said
go
that
in there
last year. You know that.
before the season start, you tell them, hey, give me a new coach. They don't do it. While stuff is going on, you're probably still saying, hey, this ain't gonna work, da 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 da. And they keep going. At what point do you try something different? At what point? So I'm saying, I get your standpoint on it, but what do you want them to do? Like, how else would you go about this? We know, let's say Zion comes out there, he gives his all, he plays hard, they win, because we know this team they're not winning a title this year. I don't see that, right? But we know very well this team is capable of being a playoff caliber team. But we know once they get to the playoffs, it's going to fizzle out because they're not going to have a strategic advantage against top-notch coaches that's going to show up in the playoffs. So the players know that. So what can he do? Damned if you don't, damned if you do.
Right.
So if
That's
you
what
go
I'm
out there and
saying,
they ball out, and it's just more years of Willie Green. Because I guarantee you, as topsy-turvy as this shit is, man, it's so crazy right now because the dude should have been fired. I would have thought last year, okay, they bring back Willie for 1 year and he makes the playoff and then they walk away from him. I almost think now, if they play good and they make the playoffs, they probably give Willie Green another contract.
It's you know what,
It's
DC.
crazy.
Let me throw this in here, man, because we got people that need to understand something. Right, we got to get this understood.
I don't want to play for
If
Willie
they got
Green.
if they got some
I ain't
people
playing
that
for
don't
that
Willie
nigga.
Green, if they got people that don't like Willie Green, that's already understood. That's already known. People quit on him last year, right? We know that already. They got players right now that's playing for him, so the team is not unified in its fronts to run Willie Green out. They got guys actually laying it down and playing because they tired of losing. So whatever's going on, they're not unified in that thought process not to play for Willie Green. But there's enough of them that are unified to produce this type of effort. So what happens? Your hands is kind of tied. You're a professional player. You gotta play, man. You gotta play. And this is Willie's last year on contract. And you're right, there is a possibility that she could force him back. This is a very strange situation that the Pelicans are in, man, with this Gail Benson character. He has to really tank the team for her to say, okay, let him go. But as long as they're competitive and having games like this, he's going to hang around. He's going to hang around. So they would literally have to fall in the toilet for them to like, okay, we good. Because this girl had his back the whole way when the team was falling apart. They lost, 11 and 12 games in a row. So, I mean, what are you supposed to do? If you're a professional, you're supposed to go out there and handle your business, man. That's how that goes. That's how that goes, man. Like it or lump it. That's the hardcore reality of what these players are dealing with. Right? So it is what it is, fam. So, I mean, Zion Williamson, we know, we got his thing right here that he'll miss a week due to a hamstring issue that he had. And it simply is what it is, man. So, like I said, bro, I'm for getting rid of Willie Green, but like I said, I never seen a situation where an owner fought the administration about firing a coach that had lost the team twice. Never seen it before. Never seen it before. It makes absolutely no sense at all, man. It really does. It really doesn't to me. Right? All right. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for being in the stream. Much love to the fam, man. We're going to open up the phone lines in a little bit, DC. Let's get ready to kind of look at this next matchup that the Pels have, man. They have the next matchup is against the Suns. So we got the Suns so far on the road trip, the 3-game road trip. The team is 1-1. Got a win against Dallas, a loss to the Spurs, and we have the Phoenix Suns up next, man.
2-7.
Right. So let's see what could we do against the Suns, my boy? The Suns is 4-5. They're 4-1 at home, so they kind of difficult there. Devin Booker is doing Devin Booker type things, averaging over 30 points a game, 51% shooting from the field, doing what he does. Let's talk about the preview the matchup with the Phoenix Suns, my boy. What you think?
Well, I'm looking at some of these return dates as well, man. This is very interesting. Big Q, we actually have players listed to return from injuries and dates they estimated that they would return. I almost feel like a halfway proper team, bro.
Yeah, DC, they've been kind of showing that, bro. But
well, man, we ain't been having that it's been some time, bro.
I've seen that.
I mean, we've been having it this year, but prior to this year, we ain't been having it.
Right. Well, yeah. The return dates actually, for the most part, line up. So they got Eves.
Eves is returning against the Suns. Like, he should be back Monday.
And then, of course, Jordan Poole is November the 16th. They got Zion
before that.
12th. Right.
Yeah.
Got him on the 12th. So 10th, 12th, and 16th, which is Eves, Zion, and Jordan Poole is how they got them all lined up to come back.
And I kind of feel like everybody in the chat, man. The Devin Booker Pels killer. I see you, my brother. That's the main person we got to watch out for. And that's the difference between winning and losing. You know what I'm saying? With this team here, and then you got Jalen Green, who's a game time decision, right? Did he play tonight, or did they play tonight? Because he was estimated to return on November 8th, so you might as well just check him for being there, man. We almost like just good luck for people coming back from injury. Everybody come back from injury and look good against the Pelicans. It's almost has become a theme. You know what I'm saying? It's getting crazy at this point. So you got him, and the interesting thing about this Phoenix team, I didn't predict them to be very good this year. But it's one thing about them that I know will be issues for us, and that is the fact that they have a lot of tall players, man. This is a big squad, bro. You know, they got Malawak, who they got out there. You got Mark Williams, and don't they got another center, man? I got to pull up their roster here. Let me see. Royce O'Neal, and they got Iguodala and Nick Richards. They got Nick Richards over there as well, man. You got Ryan Dunn, who's basically like Dollar General Herb. You know what I'm saying? Grayson Allen. They got some players, man. They got a nice collection of role players here that if you can mix and match all this together, I could see definitely how they go ahead and get a dub with us. But Devin Booker is the key, man. You got Dylan Brooks as well. I forgot he was over there. You got a lot of winning players, man, on this Phoenix team. You got a lot of guys that are vets, have been around and play a winning brand of basketball, preferably, at your role player spots. So this is not an easy out at all. Not at all. And there's nothing going to be easy about this game. This is not a guaranteed victory. You know what I'm saying? And they're pretty much healthy. So they win in the battle of attrition, and then they're going to go in. Who's their head coach, Q? Who's the Phoenix Suns head coach?
I forget, bro. Let me pull it up, bro. I forgot who the head coach is, man. Y'all help me in the chat. I forgot who the guy is.
Okay, my man KB Flame. I think the second time you asked that, I'm going to get to your comment, brother.
Jordan Oath. Is that correct? Jordan Oath?
Jordan Oath?
Oh, Ott.
Ott.
Yeah. He used to be with Sacramento. Look like I think he used to be with he was with previously with Brooklyn and the Lakers and the Cavs. Jordan Ott, I want to say his name is.
Okay, well, he got them 4 and 5 right now, so possibly he's a better coach than Willie Green. Don't know a lot about him. But I think this is one of those games it's gonna come down to Devin Booker. As most times it does with Phoenix, man. I'm sure he remembers some of the little back and forths we had. What almost looked like we were trying to create somewhat of a rivalry with Phoenix. With the way Zion ended that game and guys being up in arms about that, and then them us pushing them in the playoffs and all of that. Even though this is a different regime, different players, Booker is the one that's kind of, I guess, retained that nasty taste in his mouth from playing us, and he typically shows up, man. I think Booker averages probably like 38 or 40 points a game or something against the Pelicans.
Yeah,
so if he goes out there, if he goes out there and he gives another epic performance, man, this is a L. You can put it in the books. It's a L, and I think that's even with Yves Missi returning. Still don't think it's enough. And shout out to my man, what is it, KB Flame 1571. He said, "Yo, DC, what year is Zion supposed to show up? It's year 7. No all NBAs, no all defense, no playoff numbers. Dude hasn't given us anything in 7 years but hypotheticals and what ifs. Nothing on his resume." Well, my man, KB,
right there.
I can't argue any of those points. Like you're not lying at all, man.
KB Flame just roasted Zion with that comment.
He not lying at all. But I will say this: we didn't went this goddamn far, man. To watch Zion basically mess up a lot of his young career, as we heavily assisted him in doing so. To now, while we kind of have things in place for him to be able to pull off that turnaround. You've seen him take his health a little more seriously. He finally came in shape. And now the only thing left is just, a coach to be able to put him in position and utilize his skill set effectively. A lot of hypotheticals and what ifs, except for one season, though, brother. Go look at that Stan Van Gundy season. If I'm not mistaken, I know All-Star, he's made 2 All-Stars. And I think he was pretty close to an All-NBA spot that what was that, 2021 year with Stan Van Gundy. This is like right after all of the COVID madness, but a lot of that was still going on. And Zion was pretty much healthy that whole year. And they shut him down at the end because David Griffin wanted us to get some more draft picks and reset. Right. They could have made the play-in. That was the first year to play in that year. And Zion very well probably would have played in the playoffs. Then after that, we had the whole Willie Green fiasco, and he hurt his foot, I think, in the offseason and all of this stuff. And it's just been a whole bunch of bullshit, that whole time since then. So that's all I can say, man. Is looking back towards that and having the infrastructure together as well as the coach. And I think you can see something different, man. You can see somebody bring it out of him. To me, Zion isn't just typical, I guess, star. He's more of a superstar talent, but he don't have a superstar mindset, in my opinion. The fact that he's willing to, you remember he said, I'm just trying to do what coach said, take a back seat and all that. Man, most superstars ain't doing
Never
that.
will say
you
that.
Got one of the most agreeable superstars there is. So, in my opinion, with a guy like that, you kind of got to have a coach that's like an asshole. You got to have a structure set up for him to be able to thrive, because he's not going to command and just do it himself. He plays an unselfish style of basketball too, man. You see all these nights where Zion has it going and he refuses to shoot over 17 shots. I mean, we probably could count on our hand the games Zion and took over 20 shots. It just ain't what he do. But if you had a coach with a system in place and a strategy, I don't think Zion would have any problems doing that if that's what we needed to do to win. So I see a dude that's extremely coachable. He likes to be coached, hard. He likes to play, all of these minute restrictions and just cut him loose and let him play. And I think a lot of things will start working themselves out. Practice harder if that's possible. With the rules that they have. But I get it, my man KB. If you are ready to give up on him, I just look at it like it's the point of no return. We done had him all this time. What's there or the possibility of what it could be. You see it all the way through until it just becomes financially impossible, or it's just something you can't do. You got the first pick. This pretty much all we got left from getting AD. What other option do we have to see what it could be if you do everything right? Because this organization for so much time has done everything wrong when it comes to Zion. And a lot of it was not being on him. Like Zion was never somebody that you could just cut loose and let run free. They were supposed to be on him. They were supposed to be strict. They were supposed to be disciplining him when he was messing up. They were supposed to be holding him to a higher standard and making him do certain things. And they ain't do that. So now you got Joe Dumars here, somebody who's going to hold him to the high standards that he respects. And all we missing is this last one piece of a coach. And that's all I'm getting at, my man KB, because it's like, man, we done came this far. We done seen every which way how to fuck this up. And they've done it every which way. And now they finally have almost everything together. And it's just one piece away from having a coach. And then you can really see what this is. Like, why not just wait that little bit longer? If you do that and everything go to hell, then I get it. But you already had him 7 years. You still got him 2 years. And you can cut the contract up. Why be in such a rush to just cut ties on him right now? Why? Because he injures his hamstring again. And he got to miss a week and a half. It ain't the end of the world. It ain't like he got a season-ending injury. So I just say, let it play out, man. And then you're gonna let the chips fall where they may after that. And I think the ability that our two rookies have and the level that they're playing at just makes it that much easier to go ahead and do that. Like if we get nothing for Zion, which that would be horrible, but I think we can still have a team that's fun to watch and something to build upon with Jeremiah Fairs and Derik Queen. I don't think it would take us as long as if we didn't have anything. So hitting on these two rookies, in my opinion, gives us the luxury to be able to hold on to them and try to see it through and see how all this work together, man. This might be a perfect storm, but you won't know if you cut ties right now.
Yeah, from a leadership standpoint, DC, all that resets a bit. You had incompetent bastards running the team for so long. I mean, Dale Demps, David Griffin. And then you finally get a guy that actually has a resume and respect from the administrative side and from the NBA side. He was up there in the rules department, winning a championship as an exec and a player, one of the top 50 greatest players in the league. All this type of respect going on. It's just when he got here, he sees with Zion how he can be put into the system. But once again, it's the incompetent leadership, man, from the owner on down. That's why this hasn't become a faster winning situation. OKC, Minnesota, San Antonio, all these teams started their rebuilds and building their team around the same time. Look where the Spurs are. Look where the Spurs came around with trades and drafting and what they were able to do. Even with Popovich stepping down, they were able to put a competent coach in his place and keep the success going. You don't have that here. So as long as you don't have the leadership at the top, your team is going to be staggered. The team is always going to be underperforming because you got some dumbass at the top that's always making mistakes. And it's Gail Benson. Starting with the coach you was supposed to have to be competitive this year, she prevented that from happening by putting her head in there and says, I want Willie Green. Even when Joe was pressing on her to get rid of him after the 6 straight losses, she stopped that from going on and continues to give him extra chances to remain where he is, despite the fact that he losing players, respect from players, administrators, and all of them know that he only has the job because she's protecting them. What you going to do with that? I mean, what you going to do with it, man? I mean, so it puts everybody in a precarious situation, and that's why I'm kind of pissed, because we've been sitting up here doing this for over a decade, dealing with the Pelicans. And the reason why they fail is because they have no vision, and the people there do not have an idea of what they're doing. We finally got a guy there, and she's hamstringing him on the one thing that we need to turn this team around and have long-term success. So, I mean, it's a lot, man. And you're right. David Griffin sat on his ass for 5 or 6, 7 years, however long he was here, and played weird-ass games and and said all this old nonsense and talked about building a basketball family, putting them old weak, silly-ass messages all up in the practice facility, doing that old dumb stuff until we got mad enough to get him the hell up out of here. So it's just one thing after another to get to a point, and this is very frustrating. But this is simply what it is. So, I mean, that within itself says a lot, because you're right. Zion needs structure. He really does. And even though I think Joe Dumars can help, but that is not his coach. Willie Green is not a good coach. Willie Green is not good at developing players. He's not very good at a lot of things. That's the cold-blooded part, despite the fact that he's going into his 5th year. So in the end, I mean, bad leadership will destroy your team. It will stagger your team, stymie their growth. It will cut down morale. It will do a lot of stuff, and that's what we've been dealing with in this organization for some time now, and that's the God-honest truth. So when we think about Zion not doing this, and Zion, yeah, he's a part of it, and that's true. But like you said, it's supposed to be some intense structure on top of this team with demands and ultimatums. You're not supposed to be allowed to fail consistently without having a thorough code and system in place to chastise players when they underperform, as opposed to patting them on their back. That's simply what we are trying to get from abundance. So that's my take on it.
Yeah, man. I mean, very professional take. I mean, it's nothing but facts there, brother.
Yeah, it is built weirdly. Charisma says the team is built weirdly. Poole is the first one that needs to go. Poole just got here, bro. We don't know what Poole can do. We know.
Let's see, right? That's the man. I think we're so hurt, man.
Come on,
we so hurt as a state, bro. It's all a losing, Q. LSU losing.
Yeah, but I hear you.
The Saints losing. Everybody's
we've been getting lost to losing. The Pelicans ain't been winning shit. The Pelicans been out of the last 10 years. The Pelicans
Jordan Poole
3 to 4 years.
Jordan Poole barely played 5 games here. You talking about trade him? Like, man, we don't even know what we have.
D boy, dumbass comments from D boy.
Crazy.
Dumbass comments. Willie Green is not a good coach. Get it in your head, dude, that they are not going to get rid of him.
Wait, who said Willie Green a good coach?
He asking if Willie Green. Willie Green is not a good coach.
He's not stupid. It's probably a little sarcasm there, brother.
Yeah, well, no, it's not. D-boy is a dumbass. He making these stupid comments. You better check yourself or run your stupid ass out of here. I don't tolerate disrespect on PPR. You come here with respect, and your stupid ass getting ran up out of here. So the bottom line is, yeah, he's incompetent. But what you going to do to get rid of him? You going to tell all your players to tank? They're not going to tank to get rid of Willie. They're not even tanking now. You got people that's playing hard to win. That's what they're doing. They playing hard.
That's what they gotta do. That's what they gotta do.
Do.
You got guys like Sadiq Bey, who just got here.
Check yourself, stupid.
You got PV. You got Harku, who's playing for a contract.
Something else. Where my hitters at? Y'all knock this top off and get his stupid ass out of here.
But the hitter
don't tolerate no disrespect in PPR, and I don't do that to people. But you gonna represent and come in here with respect, or we gonna knock your ass off in here, partner. Go ahead, let me see the mic.
Yeah, you got to get on with that bullshit because Big Q be chilling.
Because I don't play with you.
You going at him like that, he going crazy.
I don't. That's my family out there. They know I got love for them, but at the same time, some people just need their ass knocked off to understand what respect is, because they don't get it. But you gonna get it here, partner. Go ahead, you got it, bro.
Yeah, you gonna appreciate that ass whooping. But man, I done forgot my point, man. Shit.
I'm sorry, but I'm rough with mine.
It's cool, bro. It's kind of funny though. But I was saying, like, guys like, Jeremiah Fierce, Derik Queen, Jose, who is probably trying to really prove. I think Jose really wants to stay here. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta go out there and play hard, right? Like they haven't done anything yet in the Pels uniform, minus Jose. So these dudes, regardless of what everybody talking about, if they was trying to tank for this or that, they ain't laying down. you could see Trey. I think Trey was kind of taking his foot off the gas tonight, and he was like, "Fuck it, you got to get out this slump." But this has been an ongoing thing with Willie Green, man, and it's so sad because if we're a competent basketball organization, when the Pelicans made it through the play-in, and they went in that playoff series with the Thunder, and how that playoff series went, and you got Brandon Ingram losing his mind in the locker room, getting into Willie Green would have been gone right then and there, Q.
I know, bro.
Right then and there, man. It's over. But they won. They had a winning year, so let's hold on to them. That stupid ass ideology, man. The lovable losers type thinking, or just as long as the team is kind of sort of competent, we can just keep letting it be what it is. And it's sad, and you obviously can see its ownership, because we got the same thing going across the board over there in the Superdome. Although this year with Kellen Moore, you got to get him past his new head coach. Man, short-staffed on a lot of talent, and they just need better players. But my point still stands in how they run the Saints and how they run the Pelicans, man. You see a bunch of parallels with the same shit. We just watched this same movie on replay for what Dennis Allen was there 3 years?
3
and
years.
Dennis Allen should have been a one and done. He should have had that 1 year, and you should have got rid of him after that.
Well, DC, again, that's what I'm saying.
And it's obvious to anybody who watches the fucking games. Any competent organization would have fired Dennis Allen after 1 year. But the fact that he had, what did he have, like 7 wins or whatever?
He had different amount. His most wins was like 9 wins, but then he went backwards. He lost seven in a row, and ultimately it led to him getting fired. Against Carolina, the team we got playing coming up is when he got cut down. But you can see it's a system that happens on both sides of it. It's the same leadership group, so the mistakes appear on both sides of the basketball and the football team. The leadership. It is just so overwhelming. And then the great thing about it is, the one great thing I can say about it is that it's a unified front and thinking about what's wrong with the team. There's no guesswork about what the problem is with the Saints and the Pelicans. It's the leadership group. And people are starting to see, and I've been yelling at this and saying this for years about these people. They just want to sit up here and make money. Now she wants to cut the money down because she's saying they spent too much under David Griffin. And now she wants to conserve Joe. She wants to play little conservative games with Joe now. Now she wants to do that with the Saints. Now they don't want to spend on a lot of free agents. They want to just work it through the draft. This sort of thing, you see. So, I mean, it's just a cycle where, people are edging for her to sell. Like, they're writing letters to David Stern telling them to force her to sell the team. There are literally drives of people doing this, like writing Stern, trying to promote him to get her to sell the team, and to another leadership group, somebody that knows what they're doing. Because if she doesn't hire anybody, or she shouldn't finagle in the affairs once she hire a guy like Joe Dumars who has experience there. You let the man operate and do what he needs to do. Don't hamstring him and say, no, we want to keep Willie Green when he is the problem. This team is not going to go anywhere as long as Willie Green is up top. But the problem is she is not allowing him to be fired. That's why they have to have discussions. Who are they discussing it with? If somebody's bringing it to the table, it is Joe Dumars bringing it to the table to her about what needs to happen with Willie Green. And she is the one, like I showed y'all in the video, with his first win, he walks in the locker room and she's right behind him. She walks in right behind him clapping. It's tough. That's a whole nother. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that, where she doesn't know anything and she refused. She's in the way of fixing the team. I don't think I've ever seen.
You think they got a sneaky link situation going on, bro?
Well, I mean, I have never seen that before, bro.
No, it's gotta be something, man. It's
Green
crazy.
Ain't piping her down, dog. Come on, dog. Willie Green.
Man, for all I know, Willie Green is a church boy in public and a slime ball behind the scenes, man. Like, Willie Green something ain't adding up, man.
Dog. Come on, bro.
Something ain't adding up, bro. Like, why is she so adamant on keeping this dude? Like, what has he done? Because we had what we won, 49 wins that one season?
Mm-hmm.
And he cried, in the Suns playoff series.
Look back at him. I remember that was so embarrassing, bro. Willie Green was crying, bro.
He was crying, bro. His old coach had to wipe his tears. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he piping it. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't think he piping it down, man.
I don't put it past him at this point, Q, because I mean it's the only logical thing, man.
I just think she blind, dog.
How is she that blind?
Bro, she came from an interior decorating background. She don't know nothing about no professional basketball or professional football. She doesn't know. But the crazy part about it is the way she handles the Saints.
He got 3 losing seasons out of 5, though, man.
But I'm saying the way she allows, I agree. The way she handles Mickey Loomis is how she should handle Joe Dumars, right? So if Mickey wants to fire the coach, Mickey could fire the coach. She had to be promoted by the family base to fire what's his face, because the team, the tickets wasn't selling, people wasn't going to the game, so that was an easier sell. That's not quite the same thing that I seen, happening with the Pelicans. You look at the arena, the arena still has a bunch of people in it. It's not to the point where like what it was to get Dennis Allen out of here. It's too many people still supporting the Pelicans. You see what I'm saying? You can help make the decision a lot easier, and you could force their hand, but you got to be on code. That's what I'm talking about. You can't go. We can control and joystick the team if we want, but we got to be on code. When we say, if we all agree not to go to the games, we don't go to the games. But we also have to let them know why we're not going to the games until you get rid of this coach. There is nobody she's going to hold on to like that if the money is there. If it's stopping her from getting her money, she will clear the field and get rid of the man. It's just as simple as that. But just still too many Pelican people are going to these games, DC. So she is still able to operate that way. But she is blind, bro. Ain't no doubt about it. She's blind. She is absolutely and totally blind. And she thinks Willie Green is a nice man. That's a whole nother thing too. So,
but my thing is this, Big Q, if she's crazy, totally blind, right? Why? You know what? She's got to be insane. It's beyond blind. Because you hired David Griffin, right? After your shit was falling apart, AD wanted to leave and the whole 9, right? You pull off the trade. You keep Alvin Gentry for some strange fucking reason, right? All that went to shit. Mm-hmm. You had to change the coach anyway, right? Then you let Brandon Ingram fire the coach that actually had you winning, was actually a good coach, although he had some shortcomings. You get Willie Green, right? You have a successful season, a bad season, a successful season, then a horrid season. You get rid of David Griffin.
Griffin was going, now hold on, DC, before you get to Griffin. Griffin tried to fire Willie Green and she fired him.
But you get rid of somebody high up again, and you start the first season of replacing somebody in the front house. You let them clean house everywhere else, just like you did last time. But you make them keep the fucking coach again? You seen this movie already.
The guy that hired them wanted to fire. And
the guy you fired wanted to fire.
It's just ridiculous. So I would
at what point do you think maybe he's the fucking problem?
That's what I'm saying. How do you rationalize that to her though? I mean, y'all put it in the chat. How do you rationalize
I would tell her just like I said just now. Look, Miss Benson, you started this all over again last time, and you kept the coach, and you see how that went. It failed miserably. You don't start a new front office and everything. You have to clean house and start all over. They have to bring in their own people. And then we come in with these coaching staffs. The reason we had Willie Green, because he was the only coach that wanted to take all these fucking retread coaches we had. that were left over from the Stan Van Gundy. And then some of them probably was still left over from Gentry. We got to be the only team, brother. We get new head coaches and shit, and then we don't even let the people bring in their staff.
That was from the top. That was from the top. That was a money decision.
It's just crazy, bro.
That was a money decision where he was forced to keep basically the previous coach, the majority of his assistants.
Does winning not make more money than losing?
They do, but obviously they got people on top of the team saying we want to spend this much and not this much, because the thing is they're playing this line. You got to look at it, DC. They're playing this game where they're saying that they're not as rich as they're supposed to be in terms of what they can be getting from the arena, because they feel like the arena needs upgrades to its suite levels, all this kind of stuff, because the money's in the suites. They want to be able to have a brand new building that's built where they can make money.
How they gonna justify doing that without wins?
That's the point, and they're not there. So instead of getting there by spending more money, which they felt like they was going to do under Griffin, and it didn't bear fruit, so they just dialing it back because they know how far they are from getting a new arena. So right now you got to remember what that fat idiot, what's his name, said. Lauscher said. When they were asking him about the Saints and all of this kind of stuff in the teams, he pivoted to business and talking about this, that, and the third, and they working on getting the arena renovations and the upgrades to the arena done. Why is that important? Because that adds to their bottom line. So their thing is they want a brand new building, they want a brand new arena, but the team is so bad right now that you can never drum up enough support to be able to get that arena. And then you compound that by her getting in the way of the team's development by not allowing them to get a coach that can get you winning. So it's just you can't make any sense of it at all. We just proverbially stuck until Willie Green loses enough games, and I hate to say it. This is just where we are between a rock and a hard place right now with this team. The leadership is not allowing the man to clean this coach out so we can get somebody else and put him in here to get the winning. So we'll be doing. And then now the team, DC, this is another thing. Now the team has woken up and is playing more aggressively. So what that pretty much means is you're going to get more of a competitive team, even though they might lose some of these games by 3, 4, 5, or 6 points, but they're competitive enough to justify him staying for it. So you're in between a rock and a hard place, bro. That's where we are right now. That's really the sum.
Would one more 30-point loss do it? Because he already broke the record for the most 30-point losses to start a season, right?
Yet he's still here. You see the thing. The truth is, it's gonna take, like you talking about. You mentioned Thanksgiving. I mean, another 30-point loss or a 40-point loss won't get it done. Like it has to be a progression of a procession of losses, bad losses, where the team is just quitting and they're just getting embarrassed. People are turning the games off. Ultimately, it has to be like
it's gonna happen again, bro.
Apocalyptic type scenarios for.
We done seen this before, Q. Like they come and then they play hard, and then somebody with real talent come in here and mop the floor with them. Like it's just a replay of the same thing, man. We done seen this before. They're not done. They're not done with 30-point losses, and you know it.
No, they're not. But at the same time, like I said, you're going to need a bunch of them to justify getting them off here. And like I said, man, it's the leadership, bro. Everybody want Willie Green gone. I think that's 1,000% consensus across the entire spectrum of the Pelican Nation. Even the media personnel, all of us are on code with Willie Green not supposed to be in here. He is definitely an aberration. He's not supposed to be here. You're glitching the matrix. But you got people at the top that don't know what they're doing. So, the team is forced to play, and we'll see how it unfolds, man. I think it's incredibly uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, this is what we got to deal with. Brother Jan, shout out to you, man. He says, y'all don't understand. She pays Willie in shillings and SNAP benefits. That's why she likes him so much. All right. She gave him a raise, bro. Thank you, Jan.
So, hey, you know what, my man, Jan? I hope you're right, bro, because I'm sure she ain't falling short on none of them shillings. She still got them. But that SNAP benefit part of it, man, they didn't cut that shit. So that means Willie got to get up out of here. She ain't gonna have no money to pay him.
But didn't they gave Willie an extension, man. They gave him more money. David Griffin did when
This
he
is this
kind
is
of released
last
that.
this is
So
last year the
I
extension
know,
though.
but still
It's
a
up.
no. But he extended them out. He didn't give him the same amount he had previously. He gave him a little boost and money on top of what he was getting. So
Which was a
Willie Green
mistake.
is, which is it's a big mistake. He don't really deserve that.
Got
Particularly
him
Giannis
fired. I don't know
Antetokounmpo.
why he wanted to hitch his wagon to Willie Green. Well, you know what? I'm glad he did because we had to get his ass out of here too.
What's that? DC? What you say?
David Griffin. But David
Oh
Griffin
yeah,
wouldn't have had enough foresight. He would have got rid of Willie Green and then got some type of rehash of a Willie Green. Because he was bound to hire another weak ass head coach. He wasn't gonna hire nobody strong. So maybe it's for the best it happened like this. Although we going through it right now, and we had to suffer for the last 6 years or so. Maybe after this season, all of that can be over, man, and we can just focus on the basketball part of things. Have a decent coach, decent front office, got some talent, and just continue to build and grow.
yeah. I think that's true, bro. You're right, man. It's something that should have happened at the start of the year. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. It dragged on. The first 6 games, he should have been gone, and it didn't. She stepped in there and stopped it from happening. And like I said, I just really despise these people's business and how they run and conduct these teams. Both of these teams, professional teams, are bad. And the Saints team right now, they're so inept offensively. They going back in points. They can't even throw deep balls. They can't block nobody. It's just horrible. And then there's no accountability. It's no nothing. It's just a bunch of idiots sitting on top of the team with no ultimatums. It's no listen, we need you to get this done by this amount of time. It's no accountability nowhere. And as long as that's happening, it's going to impact your team negatively. But listen, fam, I want to be able to give y'all an opportunity to jump in the stream. I got the link pinned to the chat. Y'all could pop in. We're not going to be running too late tonight, fam. I know we're going to probably go to like about 12:30 and we're going to cut it off tonight. So if you want to get in here and get your word on PPR, man, now's the time. I know I got to apologize to the Pale Nation, the faithful. I didn't do the show, the live stream the last time around, but this is your opportunity. I know y'all been having it in y'all chest to be able to kind of talk about what you want to talk about. But PPR, we here, fam. We here. So the link is in the chat. Y'all feel free to pop in here and then tell us about what you think about the Pels and what the hell they need to do. How you feel about the rookies, man? Our young guys stepping up, doing their thing. Thoughts on Zion, thoughts on Trey, thoughts on Poole, all that kind of stuff, man. Now's your opportunity. Links in the chat. Let me go ahead on and pin that sucker. DC, go ahead, bro. Finish your thought.
Yeah, man, the rookies are making it really hard though, man, because with all this going on, all you can think of is just like, man, what if they this good like this? I just can only imagine, like, what would they be with a competent coach? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, how good could this team actually be, man? We looking at it like, you don't know how these pieces fit. We got an overlap of, guards, but man, it's so much to look forward to if you could just nail the coaching decision whenever they cut ties from Willie Green, man, because you have an abundance of talent. You got a lot of talent. I ain't gonna act like they the most talented team in the league or anything like that, but at every position, you have a competent level of talent, and you have a superstar capable player in Zion, and you have an possible all-star level player in Trey Murphy with a bunch of potential at all of these other spots, man. So it's just, and I think it makes it more frustrating for everybody. And I think this, at least myself, just watching the Pels, it's just such a letdown. Even though they're fun to watch this year, it's not a horrible product to watch. Like, I don't mind watching it, but it's just so disheartening that you already know the ending to the movie every game. Like, you know that it's almost gonna take a miracle for them to pull it through. That's why we were so encouraged by what we're seeing from a Derik Queen, especially in the fourth quarter. And not only that, just what he's doing as a rookie to be able to just handle that pressure in those situations, man. He a dog, man. He's not scared of the moment. And the same thing with Fears. Fears isn't either. And this is your rookies. You know what I'm saying? These are two guys we didn't anticipate even sniffing the starting lineup this year. And they got that type of pedigree, man. And this is a very intriguing collection of players we have, man. And it's a very peculiar situation that we're stuck in with the coach. So, man, moving beyond Black Friday, Willie Green gotta be out of here, man. If not, I just have no idea how the rest of the season plays out.
Beyond Black Friday, if he's not out, DC, what if I mean, we have yet to determine. I mean, you think their level of competitiveness will drop between now and then? They seem like they picking up on something. The last three, you're a person that don't believe in coincidences. This team has found something, bro. They found a certain edge, a grittiness that they playing with. Trey scored 40 points tonight to break out his. Trey was hitting shots 5, 6, 7, 8 feet beyond the 3-point line. He's shooting. He hit that shot from almost mid court before halftime. I mean, he was on fire. And like I said, man, they've based on what I've been seeing the last 3 games, they found something, bro. They found their edge. So like I said, you're right. There could be 30-point losses in there. There are going to be some losses in there. But based on what I've seen over these last 3 games, it's not a fluke. They are definitely playing with a fire, man. They're making a ton of mistakes, but they still are playing with a fire, man. I can't look past that. It looks a lot different than what it was previously. Shout out to the fam, man. Let's see, we have Big Sean is in the building. Shout out to Big Sean and DJ State of the Pelicans, man. Big ups to y'all. Brother Don also. What's up, Don, man? I ain't see Don in a long time, man. Don
up in the building.
All right, man. We'll start off with Sean. Sean, welcome on in, bro. We know Sean is a Spurs man. So, Sean, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, that's Sean? What's that in?
Sean.
Man, Big Sean went to the bathroom or something, bro.
Sean, I can't hear you, brother. Turn your mic on. Well, his mic is on. All right, DJ, you there, bro?
Yeah, bro. I'm here. What's going on?
Yeah, what's up,
DJ?
What's happening? Go ahead, bro. You got the
floor. Where do I start? We are what, 2-8, 2-7, or what? 2 and yeah, we're gonna go 2-8. Jeremiah Fears, I feel that if he trained, I know this is his rookie season. I feel like the off season, if he go train with like the right guards like Kyrie, Chris Paul, or any of that type of guard, he'll be official. Derik Queen, I like what I'm saying from him. Just on the fact that he did not play preseason. I like how he's being himself, pretty much, if that makes any sense. Here's the problem with that. I hope Zion is taking notes what Queen is doing out there. Not on the fact that, Queen is using his body or, his strength to score. But all this, if I make any sense, Zion has to shoot, whether it be a mid-range, develop a mid-range, develop a jump shot. Because this bullet ball is not going to work with half of these teams out here. That involves coaching because, I ain't seen Queen come in and hit, mid range. I mean, he just hit his first three of the season tonight, so that was good to see. Um, like the only way this gonna work is if Zion shoot. We did pretty good. I mean, we had 12 turnovers. I mean, I'll take that 12 now because last season we was averaging what 14, 15, 16 turnovers. So I'll take that 12. But I mean, that's still clean. That's still manageable as far as us. Um, um, like I said, we was out DeJounte. We still got DeJounte on the roster. Hopefully he'll be back somewhat in December or something like that. I'll give it December to January. So we still Jordan Poole out for 7 to 10 days. Um, Jordan Poole, DeJounte, even he was out for some reason. I don't know. Um, I don't know. We just got a lot of injuries right now, and from my understanding, Michael Peavy, and I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish what I was trying to say. Michael Peavy, he gotta grow on me. I know I'm not. I
I
gotta
thought that was gonna
know.
be your favorite player on the roster, DJ.
Well, here's what and I'm glad you mentioned that. Ha ha ha! Very funny. Um, to be honest with you, I'm still a Carlo Mekovich guy. I'm definitely am.
Okay. Carlo
Um,
crazy, huh?
yeah, Carlo Mekovich still my guy because he is a stretch big. I do want to see Carlo. I do want to see Carlo and Queen somewhere during the season on the floor. What's gonna shake that up is um Hunter Dickerson. He's 7'2" or 3", something like that. Even though he's slow footed, I kind of got a glimpse of him with Jonas, because Jonas is 7 foot. So I do like the stretch bigs. They just got to run plays with them. So I know that's gonna come in time, but for right now, I'm still a Carlo Mekovich guy. Um, like I said, I didn't. We still cannot close the third quarter out, even though Trigger Trey hit the deep three to close out the first half. Um, uh, I don't know. I want to see. Even though I still want to probably Willie Green. We all know we all want to get rid of him. I still want to know. I mean, I still want to see everybody healthy and with Willie Green. Uh, at least give it. I don't want to give. I don't want to even give it that. But let's just give or take. Hypothetically speaking, when everybody come back healthy with like Zion, Dejounte, Jordan Poole, I'll give it 2 weeks, if that, and see where this go. I mean, and see where this goes. Now, within them 2 weeks, if he lose badly or whatever the case may be, then yeah, it's time to go. Because throughout the eight to 10 games that we lost, we had a bad third quarter and tried to play catch up. So whether he call timeout, don't call timeout, challenge the call, got a horrible starting five. I mean, whatever five out there is. I mean, we got we and Thanksgiving right around the corner. So I mean, who we play next?
Phoenix.
Oh, okay. Well, we got there with Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton is in. What point guard they got over there?
You talking about Mark Williams? Mark Williams is at Phoenix now. DeAndre Ayton
Okay.
ain't at Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton at the Lakers.
Yeah. Okay. So we got there with Devin Booker.
I think Jalen Green just tore his ACL today. I'm not sure, but he limped off the court. They
Oh, he
carried him
tore
off
he
the
tore it
court.
to. Oh wow.
Yeah, they carried him off the court.
Ooh.
What's up, Stacy?
So,
Shout out to you, man. Stop
What's happening, y'all? What's happening?
chilling.
that's
Yeah.
gonna be an interesting game because we out. I mean, Jordan Poole out, Zion out, DeJounte out. Abe Mason, he probably questionable because I don't know why he didn't get playing time today. That's gonna be a questionable game. But other than that, I'm like what I'm saying with the rookies. I also like Sadiq Bey. He's a better Najee Marshall, you know. But other than that, you know, I'm done.
All right, shout out to you, DJ, and big ups to the fam. Appreciate y'all. Sean, are you good, bro? Sean?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna hear from Sean, man. We got to
Man,
let my man
Sean
die.
better say something. He better
Sean,
say something. Better get it in, bro.
say, bro, Sean is he trying to say some shit, but his mic messing up on him, so he can't talk as
Yeah.
much, man. That's what it is.
He left
All
it in
right,
San Antonio.
that's right. All right, Don, and then my boy Stacy. What's up, Don?
What's up, y'all?
How you
Chilling,
doing, bro?
chilling.
I'm good. Hey, so I already be in here. It's just my other name is YBNG Don. That's me.
Oh,
All
really?
right.
I've been wondering
Yeah,
where you go. Like, I've been wondering where you
So
is
when
this
y'all,
whole time.
that person that's always
What,
going off, that's me.
the whole year, like, where is Don? Who is Don in this?
Yeah,
I swear to God,
yeah,
for a whole year, I've been wondering who is you.
yeah.
I've
Cause
been
I'm like,
wondering that.
cause when I get on here, it's like it connects to like my email.
Hmm.
So like this is under my email, and then the other one is like my actual YouTube channel I have. So I got a YouTube channel, stuff like that. But yeah, man. I don't know how any of us are still Pelicans fans, but we
Yeah.
still are. Like this stuff is criminal, man. This I I don't understand what's going on, why it's going on, how it's going on. You know, um, why is Willie Green still here? Like,
Malpractice. Malpractice, bro.
why is he still here? How can we root for a team, dog? How can that's why I don't get excited about these wins, y'all. When I'm coming in the chat and I'm criticizing people getting excited about the wins and stuff like that, it, how can you get excited about something that ain't real? You know, it's not real. So what we're doing is a fan base, bro. We selling them, bro, and it's unfortunate that we got to do that. And even to mention like people that's Saints fans and Pelican fans, I feel bad for y'all, man. It's already enough. I'm a Pelican fan with y'all, but I'm New England Patriots for football. It's day and night. It's
Day and
day.
night.
Oh,
Day and
day
night,
and
right?
night, dog. I don't have to deal with this bullshit. You dig what I'm? It's a standard, bro. And when you look at the Pelicans, my whole life, bro, I've been liking the Pelicans since like '05. Like my whole life, bro. It's my peers look at me as I'm a hope. I hope. I'm just all about hope. And this, you know what I'm saying? I'm a joke because the Pelicans are a joke. Because I root for them every year. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know these past 5 years since Willie's been here, I haven't been talking about us doing nothing because I know we don't have a competent coach for us to do anything. We don't have a leader to lead this team in the right direction. I don't have no shit to talk. I don't because we hurting ourselves. We sitting here talking about ownership, dog. Bro, bro, we ain't talking about the players. We ain't talking about the coaching because we gotta worry about the owner ain't even right. She don't even respect her product.
Boy, he's speaking facts, bro.
The owner don't even respect the product, bro. And we gotta talk about that. Bro, it's been so long, like since I was able to, like, it's been so long since I was able to like criticize a loss on the player on this team. It's been a long time because I just know how bad the coaching is. I know how unorganized things are. I know how we're not prepared because I can see the temperament and everything from the interviews, from the preseason bullshit practices, joking around and fucking scrimmaging and shit, and there ain't no discipline with the coaching. I hear it in Willie Green's voice. He ain't really about that. Like he don't.
Right.
We gotta freaking do that, man. When we in the game, you gotta do it. Okay.
You see it too. You see it too.
Bum ass temperament, man. I'm a winner, dog. Like I ain't been in no pros, but I done played for winning coaches in high school and on, bro. Like I know what it's like for a coach that with the type of temperament it is. He don't got it, bro. And it's like, bro, like it annoys me listening to this man, bro. And it's all criminal activity, bro. Him even wanting to even subject the fam. He talking about he know how we feel. No, he don't know how we feel.
No, he don't. No, you don't, bro.
If he know how we
No,
feel,
you don't.
he will resign. He will resign, man, and respect how we feel. If he know how we feel.
He'll leave all that money on the table, bro.
Like
we'll love him for
you
it.
can't, but you cannot have love for the game or none of that respect for the game, and you know you got players giving up on you, bro. If anything, have respect for yourself to be like, yeah, bro, I can't do this. I can't do this. I won't be in no locker room with players shutting down on me. What?
Don, you seen he been doing it for the last couple of games. You've been seeing him throw up that little diamond, the dynasty, the Rockefeller sign. You've been seeing that.
Oh man, nah. I mean, I guess I'll be seeing him do a whole bunch of shit.
He throws that up, and every single time he throws it up, we turn the ball over.
Oh shit!
So ain't nobody else noticed that? Like in the chat, anybody else noticed that when he threw his dynasty stuff up, we throw it. I think what he's trying to do is call a Nash horns. Nash horns is when the point guard start off at the horns position, then he flip it around and turn, and it's like a give play or whatever. But long story short, it gets turned over right away.
And
they run on us when we was on the run. We had like a 9-0 run. He calls that jump, messes up the whole rhythm, and then they go on a run.
It's sad, man. And then even when look, because I be sports betting and stuff. I can't put no sports bet on the starters on this team. Always bet on the.
I took double. I took double tonight on Derik Queen. I took double tonight and this is the first time I bet on the Pelicans and all year. Last year I started betting against the Pelicans because I knew what was going to go down. And then tonight I said I'm gonna bet on Derik Queen to get a double. I almost had it, but I wasn't expecting an assist, and I should have just took Derik Queen to get over. Like you can instead of get a double, you can get up all his points added up, like all his points, all his rebounds, and all his assists. I could have added that up, and that's why I should have went with it.
But it's sad that we got to go with those players, you know, in comparison to, you know, normally going for the stars and stuff like that. Because, you know what I'm saying, Willie Green don't got it in the right order, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
there's no way Kevon Looney should have started today. He's not a starter, y'all, and I've been hearing y'all say that for the longest. He's not. He's a sixth man.
You can look how he's moving.
They won't let him to be a starter.
Yeah, he's a role player, man. He's a role player. Situational player.
He dislocated his hips twice. He's had 2 hip surgeries, and you definitely don't start against you. You don't start him against guys like Wemby. You don't start him against guys like, you know what I'm saying, not even Mark Williams. You don't start him against guys like that. Any fast center, you don't want to start him against. You don't even want to play him at the same time.
you start him against like traditional.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
JVs.
That's what he in your wheelhouse for. He a spot starter. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right.
He's professional enough to be ready. A team that's gonna get a lot of rebounds, you might want to think about putting him out there. And I think realistically, Looney shouldn't even be considered starting if you don't have like your starting lineup. Like he only makes sense to me with
But Willie Green,
Zion, Jordan Poole,
yeah,
Trey, to help on a lot of them sets, setting them screens.
but Willie
That's
Green
the
don't think
real.
about
He's a rebounder. Yes,
Willie
he's the
Green.
best
Willie
rebounder in the
Green
league
look.
now. Don't get it
Willie Green
twisted.
think
He
it's
is that.
2K. He looking at badges and shit. Like he used to play for the Warriors. Well, he got a
Right.
rebounding badge.
That's exactly what it is. He think
Oh,
it because
let's
he
start
used to play
him.
for the Warriors, and he can come in and do
He knows
this.
how to win.
Like and then
Right.
you started DeAndre Jordan at one time. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. What are you doing,
But
bro?
that's the thing with and that's the thing, Don. If Derek Queen starts, we win this game.
Bro, if Willie Green do the opposite of everything he do, we win. Shit.
Oh, he ain't lying, bro. He ain't lying.
like
I'm saying if those sets are being ran, look, he was being point center from
man,
different areas of the court.
he
Right.
ridiculous.
It was from the post. It was from the
That boy
elbows. It was
behind
from
that boy
the
behind
It
the
was
wing.
3 point
it was
line, man.
it was Jokic, bro. Bro, it
It
was
was
Jokic,
DeMarcus
bro.
Cousins. It was DeMarcus Cousins. I ain't, but Jokic, DeMarcus Cousins, some of the
Cause
same
bro, he
thing.
was
Yeah,
literally like, bro, he was just sitting there and just throwing the ball. That's what
the
Jokic be
diva.
doing. Niggas just be sitting there waiting and boom,
All right,
easy
let me give you
offense.
a little
Like,
story about that. Let me give y'all a little story about that. I'm gonna give it to you real fast. So DeMarcus was doing this his rookie year at the Kings, right?
mm-hmm.
And that's was Paul Westphal when they was running the triangle. And then Paul Westphal got fired, and then they brought in Mike Malone. Mike Malone turned it up, and he turned DeMarcus Cousins up even more. So when he got fired for winning, he goes to Denver, and guess who's on the bench? The third center on the team behind
Jokic,
Mason, Plumlee, and
Jokic.
Nurkic, Jokic. So
That's
every single
crazy.
thing that Jokic was doing, he was doing with DeMarcus Cousins first. But at the same
Okay.
time,
He was
there's
averaging
a
them triple doubles.
certain
He was
person
one
I
of them.
just mentioned. There's a certain person I just mentioned who works for ESPN right now who doesn't have a job. Mike Malone.
Mm-hmm.
Bring him on down here. And
Oh,
the hit,
that's already the play. You done already pointed it out,
Right,
Stacy.
yeah. Nah, I'm with
but,
you.
they
But I
do,
thought it was
but
James
but
when he
we
said,
we know this though. Him and Gail ain't gonna get along.
yeah.
They ain't got to get along because you got
He
Julius,
ain't lying, bro.
the buffer between them two, man. So,
See how we got to fantasize though, man? This shit is bullshit.
It is BS, bro.
well, hold up. Let me
It
bring
is.
my man. Oh, damn, he just left. I was about to bring D boy, and he bounced out. Well, we got Sean back, so we'll bring Sean on up to the panel. What's happening, Sean? You fixed that mic?
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can hear
sir.
you now.
Good. Uh, First of all, let me address that person that just said, if Queen would have played the whole game, so well started, y'all would have won.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't finna win.
Yeah, I believe you, though,
Number
Big
one,
Sean.
we gonna get that
I'm
out.
on your case. Big Sean, listen.
But
I won't be debating you when you say half that stuff. I mean, you supposed to root for San Antonio, and y'all are the better, younger team.
Oh,
Like
Oh,
I
yes.
do
Sean.
see what y'all doing. Y'all look like
Spurs
a
fan.
playoff team for
There
real.
goes
Y'all
Sean.
look
There you
real
go.
nasty. Y'all look like y'all gonna win a championship in the next 3 to 4 years, bro.
Don't
Y'all,
Stace,
that's how y'all
please.
look.
appreciate
Don't give him no
appreciate the
credit.
props.
Yeah.
Now let me get on y'all
Don't give
team
him
right now.
no credit, Stace. Don't give him no credit.
Hey,
Let me
Stacey, stop all that Willie Green talk, man.
No, I'm
He
just
from
being
Atlanta.
let me
real.
get on y'all.
Nah, man, we ain't trying to
See,
hear that.
don't
Hold
y'all
up,
see?
y'all.
No, my thing
Hold
about
up.
it is too. My thing about it is too about them winning, right? My thing.
Uh-uh.
First of all, you got to win the culture.
Yo,
Second thing,
I ain't gotta
uh,
talk no junk about y'all team, bro. I'm about to tell y'all what I've been saying, telling Q, DC, and
Oh
Lex for
man,
like
here we
what
go.
2 years now. Now
Here we
There
go.
you
I
go.
said I tend to agree with what the chat been saying.
What?
Y'all should have been got rid of Zion. That's who
it ain't
holding
about
y'all
getting
back.
rid of
And,
Zion.
Man,
do what,
It ain't about
Sean? We
getting
get
rid
rid of
of.
Zion and do what?
That's easy for
right.
Listen,
Sean to say.
Y'all
He
see
got nothing but
see
smoke.
it.
y'all got
Yeah,
two
That's
new
easy for you to
core
say.
players right now.
Sean, hold on, bro. Before you get in here
son,
with all
son,
We
that
ain't
y'all
got the
see it.
coach
all that
right, bro.
dancing and smiling and happiness, bro, let me stop you in your tracks, playboy. Listen, bro.
He's trying to get Zion.
Don't come up in here with your
We don't want Zion. We don't need Zion, obviously.
Condescend to us about what we need to do. You hear this guy here?
Right, like y'all didn't just get Wemby.
And QSDC, what have I been telling y'all? What have I been telling y'all? As long as Zion is y'all best player on y'all team, y'all ain't winning jack.
Like
what I've been telling
like Keon Johnson shit don't stink. Like do y'all really realize what you saying? Y'all just got Wemby. Meaning y'all had to get the first pick of the draft. Y'all just got Harper. That means y'all had to have the second pick of the draft.
Hey, Stace,
y'all ain't no better, bro.
There was some funny business.
We ain't no better.
Too.
No, when y'all better. You know what, Big Sean? Big Sean, you have the right.
Dude, we play chess while y'all play hopscotch, bro. I can't help all that.
The Spurs, y'all the house that Popovich built. Okay, I get it. Y'all had bad days too. Do you not know?
We don't make moves until the right time.
Hear me out. Big Sean, hear me out.
We wait till teams get desperate to make moves with them.
Hear me out real fast. Hey, no, Big Sean, hear me out real fast. What pick was Tim Duncan? What pick was Tim Duncan? He was the first pick of the draft. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, it was the first pick because David Robinson got hit first.
In the West, yeah, David Robinson got hurt, but y'all were going downhill before then. Y'all were going downhill before then, bro. Y'all were in 1995 when they took the MVP from Akeem and gave it to David Robinson. Y'all got in the playoffs. Y'all were #1 seed, and y'all got put out the playoffs quick, bro. The Spurs been like this, boy. When y'all lost Rodman, he a defensive player, he goes to the Bulls and win the championship. Like, be real, bro. Y'all ain't know too much better, bro. Y'all had a good little decade, and guess what, Sean? I didn't want to just say this because now I got to tell you, Wemby's protected.
What lie you gonna drum up?
Wemby's protected. You can't breathe on Wemby.
Wemby is protected. Did I not just say he got fouled out in 2 games and almost got fouled out last night?
Okay, but when he played against teams that they deem lesser than the Spurs, the easy dubs like the Pelicans,
he ain't no LeBron James. He ain't protected like that.
Yes, he's protected. Wemby be fouling all game long, and they don't even call a foul on him. And if you touch Wemby, if you breathe on Wemby,
heck, he get fouled all game long too, but they don't call all of them on him.
Wemby sloppy. He uncoordinated. He fouls. He gets fouled. He's the one making the fouls.
18 on a bad night. I'll take that uncoordinated any day.
He's on. I get it. I completely understand. You supposed to take it. You a fan of him.
Sean, the man 8 feet tall. He's sitting up here. Man,
he need to start jumping open.
Man, Wemby.
Let me ask you this.
Tonight.
Wemby at all.
Let me ask you this. If we traded y'all Wemby for Zion, would y'all take it?
No. Fuck him.
Now this is the thing. What you got?
You just
Zion gave Wemby problems the last time. In fact, his Zion won the battle.
I don't want Wemby.
Derik Queen won the battle tonight. Okay, against him. All right, he sure did. Zion gave.
What was Derik Queen numbers?
Zion
look at Wemby numbers.
Foul out. Yes, Zion made Wemby foul out when he played him. Okay, now when we talk about Zion,
and we still won. So what that say about your team, and what's that say about my team?
Say about a bad coach.
Y'all got a better coach and a better culture. Ain't nothing to it.
Better on everything.
Better everything. Except for the fan base, except for the support base. That's the only thing y'all got. Like, I mean, that's the only thing the Pelicans.
The only thing y'all got. Y'all ain't got nothing going for y'all though. So I mean, what's the argument?
The support base is good, bro. Like from Louisiana to Mississippi to
y'all coming to a gunfight with spoons, bro.
The support base for real, bro.
Hey man,
one
at a time.
Hey man, why you don't take yourself to San Antonio, man? Hop off the live, man.
Yeah, nope.
I like him talking his own.
Nope, I'm on y'all. I'm on your live talking junk to y'all. That's how bad I am, and that's how bad the Spurs fan base is.
Hey, hold on, Sean. Whatever happened to being a good winner? What happened with that, brother? Why you up in here?
Because he been losing last year.
Nah, I wasn't gonna even I wasn't even going to like gloat about no win. I can't gloat about this win.
That's not true. That you was going.
I can't even gloat about this win, dude.
No, you can't.
But I tell you like
your
this.
boys start talking junk. I gotta start talking junk back.
Now you,
They're
but you
talking
lying
junk
though.
without a leg to stand on. But
I wasn't talking junk, but you've been lying. You lying. I had to correct you. So,
about
I don't even want the last word about this. I don't even want the last word about this, Big Sean. But I want you and everybody in the chat to understand this.
Shut up, so I can talk, dog.
If Zion leaves, if he's traded,
Zion leave, y'all be better off.
I wouldn't say that, but I would say he would be better off.
Right, he would dominate our ass. That's thought did.
He'd be better off, and y'all would be better off.
The history all tells that because when Drew Holiday left,
look at y'all playing. Look at y'all. Look at how y'all played tonight. I ain't even counting the 2 wins y'all got because that was against real bad teams. I'm talking about against us. Y'all played good. I'm trying to give you props.
But Zion,
let me speak.
But Zion played the Spurs a week ago. Oh, was it 2 Fridays ago?
Y'all lost in the story. Come on, next let me talk.
But we took y'all to overtime.
We got fouled out, and y'all still lost.
Pelicans should have won that one. Let's go. Regulation, but go ahead, Sean. You got the floor.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't. But let me go.
Go ahead, bro.
We lost.
But anyway,
and then go back to the comments.
Like I'm looking at the way y'all played tonight. I mean, them young cats is hungry, and they got to display what they can do without Zion in the mix. That's what they've been doing the 2 wins and tonight. Like the 2 wins don't impress me because it was against real bad teams, but tonight y'all show a heart. I gotta give y'all props for that.
Thank you.
I mean, look how Herb, I'm not Herb. What is it? Trey
Murphy. Yeah.
I mean, look how he went off tonight.
I mean, he did. He was due, but he
look how Queen.
Tired of Willie Green ass.
Look how Queen did. I mean, that kind of was a knock on Willie because Willie should have been playing him a little more.
Well, that was
I mean, let the boys start.
Joe Dumas.
But Big Sean, we win that game. It don't go to overtime if y'all don't hit that 3. And guess who gave up the 3? Trey did. Trey played 45 minutes that night. Only had 24 points.
Stacey, it don't go into overtime if Zion hit that free throw.
That's true.
That's true. So yeah, we kind of allowed that whole situation happen. But we play the Spurs. Have been 2 competitive games, man. So, man, it's just a shame, man. Go ahead.
How much time they had? I forgot how much time they had left on the clock when Zion was at that free throw line.
It was like another possession. Yeah, it was another possession left. Y'all came back down and want to hit the 3 after that, I believe.
I don't even know why we talking about this.
Yeah, when Trey Murphy went under the screen.
He went under the screen, and they gave up that 3. So we talk about how good he played tonight. It was redemption for what he did the first night. He didn't play good that night. He just played 45 minutes. You got 24 points out of him. Same thing that Brandon Ingram did tonight in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? They get they 20-something 5 and 5s and stuff like that. Zion needed help that night. And that's when they were Figure should be playing. That's when they were figuring out that Queen should be playing. Stuff like that. Stupid stuff that Willie Green ain't unprepared. He's so unprepared and should have been prepared to have together already. Other teams in their 15th rotation. They got 15 different rotations. We still on like 3.
Trying to
figure that out. We still in preseason mode right now. But
I'm seeing this comment by this dude. You hate Spurs fan because you ain't a Spurs fan. Go ahead though.
I mean, I don't hate on. I ain't got no hate, and I'm just telling you the truth.
No, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about whoever that is in that chat right now.
Oh, okay. I'll put it like this. So history tells us this: anybody who leaves the Pelicans do better.
Yeah,
we want them to succeed because we don't hate them, but I want that to happen here in New Orleans and the Pelicans. Because Drew Holiday went on win a championship. He didn't have those credentials either. He wasn't first team All NBA,
bro.
He won 2 when he left.
He was going to win a championship. He didn't have that. Like he didn't have all those credentials. He didn't win defense MVP. And did he win defense MVP? I know he won Rookie of the Year, I believe.
And look at Dyson Daniels, man. Look at
Dyson
this
Daniels
dude.
is running to Atlanta right now. He running them. Trey's
Exactly.
out. He's the one that's getting the triple doubles to get everybody involved. Mo Gaze and God doggone Zachary Ricochet and Jalen Johnsons and everybody. Jalen Johnson's
Snyder
he
got
don't
him
need no
going
help.
over there.
He don't need no help, but you
Under
know
the
what I'm saying?
Quinn,
But I'm
under the
talking
Quinn
about
Snyder helm.
Asa Newell.
Jalen Johnson hurt again though.
They still winning. They won big tonight. They
Who they
blew the
play?
Lakers out tonight.
Are the Lakers? Luka and them playing?
What tonight?
Luka played. That boy, Atlanta went off on the Lakers tonight. Set them down.
Yeah. That's what
Set
coaching
them
do.
down, bro.
Dang, man.
That's what good
I
coaching do.
was hoping that Atlanta lose, man, because we got their pick too.
Who?
I keep hoping Atlanta lose because we got their pick too.
Oh, they gonna be
They
straight
always
to the
gonna.
list. Let me tell you how Atlanta could flip this whole thing on everybody's head right now, bruh. They could flip this whole thing on everybody's head because they got Pelicans pick, which probably gonna be the first pick in the draft. You know what I'm saying? That's very possible. It's still a top 5 pick. Even if the Pelicans are winning, it's still a top 5 pick because the draft lottery and how that goes. They got that going on. They got money, and then they can flip Trey. They can flip Trey. They can flip Trey for Giannis if they want to. If it came down to Giannis want to lead the
Trey
they
Murphy
could be first in line.
for Giannis.
No, Trey.
Oh,
the real Trey.
Trey Young.
Trey Young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, boy, they got some stuff, boy. The Atlanta could flip this whole thing on everybody's head, bro. Like they ahead a lot of teams in this whole next offseason's draft stuff. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, I know y'all got the swap with them, right? Y'all got a swap with them from the DeJounte Murray trade from a couple years ago.
Yeah, I mean, we got plenty of assets, man.
Yeah, y'all do, and so that's the difference. Y'all front office doing things that our front office ain't even thinking of, bro. Like, but back to even with that, the Zion thing, or anybody who leaves the Pelican thing, don't think they're gonna go somewhere and die. Because Najee wasn't no starter when he was with the Pelicans. He's starting over there with Dallas and ain't giving it up. They love him in Dallas. I'm just talking about anybody that you think of that was in New Orleans. They go anywhere else, they do something bigger. They win championships, they win awards. Imagine Herb Jones going somewhere.
Whoa. Hey, wait, let me stop you right there. The only championship I would count, the only one I would count.
Drew Holiday. Yeah.
Well, you don't count the Lakers?
The only one I'm gonna count.
No, I don't count. I don't count the Lakers.
No, I don't.
Nope.
I don't count that shit.
It happened though. It's not a it's not a fairy tale. It happened.
No, it happened. It happened.
Yeah, I agree. It happened, man.
Punk bubble.
AD left and won a ring.
We don't do more. We don't do more victories here.
And any when you got Rondo helping you out and Dwight Howard helping you out.
Rondo was a Pelican,
and Rondo was a Pelican too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
On that team,
and he had his turn as well. Yeah, AD.
Marcus went to the championship too when he went to Golden State. Even though he had tore his Achilles, he had to heal and he got in the playoffs and cooked in the playoffs.
We a pipeline,
like a farm club, like a baseball team, like a minor league baseball team that's sending people out.
Yeah,
like real talk. The Pelicans have become a farm club, and we got to stop that. That's why Joe Dumars is here. But this lady got to get out of his way.
Yeah,
she straight up got to get out of his way because the basketball can be played. We saw it tonight. The basketball can be played for New Orleans. But can you get it done?
Yeah, I don't know, man. This shit is difficult being a fan of this shit, man. You gotta be, man. You gotta be losing.
I bet the morale of y'all whole fan base gonna change if Zion leave. It's gonna change for the better.
No, it's gonna change. Bro, everybody left you.
Man, look at Bears and Queen though.
Why is Zion being attacked for what's going on with the Pelicans? he shouldn't be getting attacked for this stuff.
He never plays.
But he's the sixth person. He's like the sixth person of this. It was Chris Paul first.
Thank you. This shit ain't new, dog.
This ain't new. Like this is something that is systemically happening over and over and over. It's not him. Yeah. He shouldn't be getting attacked about things that he is out of his control spiritually. I personally think what's going on is so many years ago they put a snake and a voodoo doctor in the middle of this New Orleans football field. The Saints game in a playoff game against the Rams.
That's why I won't go to no games, even though I'm a Saints fan.
Big Q, you remember that? We talked about this last year. But they did that, John, bro. And it's like
they did it a couple of times.
They continuously, habitually line stepping, right? Habitually. You habitually line stepping, dog. For real. Habitually line stepping with God, bro. This is going to beyond factors of our control.
Yeah, I ain't even know that.
Care. You feel me? That not this is how crazy it is. Master P not even involved with the Pelicans. I remember when I was in high school and middle school and everything that you saw No Limit do was black and gold. People want to know what the Saints was about.
Yeah, let my partner in.
Go ahead, man. I can't hear nobody. Okay. But yeah, what I was saying, like,
hello.
Hold on, there you go. Hold on. This is more Spurs talk, man.
Hello.
Hey, this is Miss Tasha. How you doing, Miss Tasha?
Yeah, when you fight one of us, you fight all of us.
I love Miss Tasha, bro.
See your teacher.
Hey, y'all.
You might as well become Spurs fan at this damn point. Shit. God damn.
Hey, Miss Tasha, how you doing?
Hey, Don, they won tonight, bro. So,
hey, Stacy. Hey, Q. Hey, DC. And whoever else is on.
How you doing?
Okay, I'm not gonna be on here, but just a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to say to some of the people in the comments.
Hey, Sean, mute
Knoxville. He really needs to get out of his feelings because he really don't know me and Sean the way he think he know us. We are family with the Pelicans family. And although we are Spurs fans, we are still family. We don't mean more. We come over here and hoorah with y'all, mess with y'all. Y'all mess with us. It's all gravy. We all cool or whatever. But he's been absolutely rude.
We good, Tasha.
Thank you. I love y'all too. He's absolutely rude and being rude in the comments. And he's not the only one that's being rude. We come over here and do this. We've been rocking with the Pelicans crew for a while now.
Yeah, they I apologize.
So we don't need no harm.
They real traumatized, Miss Tasha. They real traumatized. They don't know what day it is. They don't know what day it is.
Yeah, and I understand that. Believe me, I've been watching and I understand.
Yeah.
But either way, I just want to make it clear that, Sean and I are not trying to be mean or we're not trying to be rude to anybody. We just come over here. We just like to hoorah with y'all, mess with y'all. It makes it fun. Q and DC know us. They know how we do. They know we're Spurs fans, and we're going to be over here. We played y'all. We couldn't wait. I've been waiting all day for us to win, okay? So let me have my moment. Like, let me be great tonight.
You got
and
it.
Let us have our moment. But anyway. Love y'all, and I really think y'all played good tonight. I really like Fears and Queen. I think that y'all need to build around them. I'm sorry. I just think that, my opinion, I think that Zion, I do believe that if Zion had people that are more constructive and can really, really help him, I think he could be great. For example, if he played on the Spurs, I think he would be just, dynamic.
He'd be
but
lead
I just
face of
think
the
it's
league.
the organization. Yeah, I think he is. We're not taking away from who Zion is and his skills and talent. So we're not taking away from that. We know he's talented and we know what he's capable of, but he is not reaching his potential because of the organization, the coaching.
Yeah.
Obviously, Green needs to be gone. He should have been gone. And so if you got a coach that can't coach, that and you have people that don't care and they're all about money
Yeah.
around you all the time, are you going to play your best? You go to work, and if your boss don't appreciate you and show you appreciation and don't care about you and your feeling and your well-being, do you think you're going to perform good? No, you're not. You're not going to perform good. You're not going to like your job, and that's going to affect your abilities. That's going to affect you performing at your greatest potential. So I just feel like that's, sadly, unfortunately, I think that's the problem with Zion. And then Zion needs structure. He needs
Yeah.
discipline and he needs structure. And
Mm-hmm.
he needs people to get in his face and tell him that, hey, get your personal life together and then get it together on this court. Get your health together and all of that, because his health is his moneymaker.
Yeah.
And so I just feel like, if he had better around him, he would do better. And yes, everybody that leaves the Pelican, we see they balling. They doing well. So it's just the organization that's screwed up. Y'all got people that don't give a care about your players. They don't even really care about having good health for them.
Yeah.
You got
I
other
agree.
players that got top notch health benefits and health, teams and stuff and medical teams and stuff. Y'all don't have that, So I mean, but I do think that y'all showed gut tonight and y'all played well. I'm not gonna be down on y'all. I like the tease and all that, but honestly, I was impressed.
Yeah. It's
So,
talent.
but
That's
but
that
that's all
talent.
I have to say. We family, y'all in the chat. Get out of your feelings. Stop getting all deep with it. It ain't that deep, over here.
It ain't.
Just
I
It's all
appreciate it.
love.
it's
We
it's
appreciate it.
just fun.
It's very
It's
delusional
all
fan
love. You
base.
know, it's so crazy. Miss Tasha, a year ago, we was on here. It was around this time a year ago, and you said the exact same things. And I'm saying the exact same things, and like everybody's kind of saying it's like a cycle that we're going through.
It's
But
insanity.
other than that, like
Hmm.
everybody in the chat, don't disrespect Miss Tasha. Please don't. She good people, real good people. Don't disrespect Sean.
No,
He good people.
if I come up
And
on
and
here, it's
Pep,
because y'all done tick me off and made me come on here. Because people done tick me off in the chat. I'm a chill person. I'm laid back, but you tick me off and keep, saying stuff. I'm gonna come on here and I'm just gonna say what I gotta say.
You
Like,
know what? You know
chill
who
with
tick
that,
you off?
man. Ain't
Hey
nobody
Tasha.
trying to be negative.
Hey
You know who
Tasha,
tick you
Yeah,
off the
it's
most?
cute.
DC.
uh,
DC has.
let me say this to Tasha,
What?
please. Tasha, first and foremost, I want to thank you for what the work you did with DC. It was exemplary work you did with DC. Changed his life.
You
Oh,
an
Number
thank
asshole.
you.
You know
I
that?
number two,
appreciate that.
number
I
two,
appreciate that, Q.
we're gonna get you, Mary
And you
Kay,
being a you being
Jessica.
a bad
Hold
teacher,
on, hold
Tasha.
on,
You ain't
DC,
supposed to be
DC.
putting all that out there.
DC has done a phenomenal job,
DC,
man.
What's
how my
what's
bad
what's done
teacher?
in
Give it to my
what's
boy,
done in the
man.
darkness eventually come to the light, but not like
Uh,
this.
DC did a one. Tasha did
DC,
a
I
wonderful
be
job.
trying to encourage you when I hear you struggling. I be trying to
What
encourage you. I be trying to put you on the spot, but I be trying to
you
encourage you because sometimes
But
you be struggling like Celie on The Color Purple.
you
You
saw
know
that
when
hook
when
on
Celie,
phonics, it worked out.
you know when Nettie was teaching Celie how to read on The Color Purple, and she said, "For the last 50 years," that's kind of how you read. You kind of remind me
Oh, that's all right.
of Nettie teaching Celie how to read.
he gonna cry in the car.
So I just
he
be trying to
good,
Yeah,
help you.
my
Yeah,
my
he gonna
dog was
cry in the car.
he did
I
phenomenal. He
got you.
did phenomenal.
I ain't
But
got.
listen,
I take long
Tasha,
walks. I just y'all ain't got to cry no more.
DC, you know I love you. You know I love you. If
All
I don't
good,
talk
baby.
trash to you, you'll think I'm acting
hey,
funny
hey
with you.
Tasha, we're
It's
gonna
all
send
good.
you. We're gonna get
Uh huh.
Tasha, Jess, Mary Kay, and all the ladies in the chat. We're gonna pay for them and send them down to the Pelicans facility and have a long discussion with Gail Benson and see
Yeah,
if our ladies can
that's
get
a good
Oh
her,
idea.
yeah.
change
That's
her
a good
damn
idea.
mind and get her. See, she ain't gonna
Look,
receive it from us. We got to send the ladies down there to make it
look,
make
Gail can
sense.
give me a job. I work for the Pelicans.
Oh,
I got a bachelor's
oh,
in business administration,
see,
baby. She
oh
can
man.
hire me and I'll
See,
help
see,
her.
that's the problem. See, we can't do that. We can't work with you. See that money. See what the money
Oh
doing?
no. No,
Yeah.
no.
Don't.
No,
Yeah.
Gail need help for real. Gail need help.
Yeah. She need
She
to
she
get.
really do need help. Maybe she do need women to come and help her.
Hey, big,
Somebody in her
hey,
ear.
hey, big Q. She need help to get out of there. She need
I
help to
do
get
think
out of there.
Losher and Mickey Loomis are in her ear too much. I think David Griffin was too, and I think they were manipulating her. I really do.
They're
I think they
using
were.
her. They
I,
use
I, yeah,
Man.
I agree with that.
she
I
don't
think
know
they
nothing about the game. So how is she gonna know, who to hire, who's good or whatever? They using her, and that while they're using her, they're pocketing their money. Their pockets are getting fat and fat. They don't care about nothing. That's just how they make their money, and they use and manipulate her. And I
how
mean, I'm gonna agree with whoever said what they said earlier. Like, you know what? She might be getting some wood too. You never know.
So
right,
do we
right.
I mean,
blame
you
this?
just never know.
So I guess we should we blame this on Tom Benson because he didn't have a better plan?
No, you can't really, because when you old like that, and you got dementia and everything.
No,
Somebody
you
take
got it.
advantage of
No,
you.
no, because you
No,
got
he
to set
should
it
have
up.
had a successor.
Yeah,
He should have
he
had a
should have had a
successor.
success.
Man,
Yep,
I think
he
he
had it.
This
did quite
man,
Yeah,
awesome on a
this man
diet of candy.
battled with his brothers. He battled with his brother over the team. This is the type of man this is, dog. Like when them old rich, Caucasians, they ain't like
hmm
that. They don't got that moral
he ain't got no
code that
sons.
we have with our brothers and sisters, bro. Like they
They
don't.
ain't
They're
got no.
not like that.
He ain't had no sons or nothing.
He got daughters, just
Oh,
like
he
the
got.
Ursay
Oh,
brothers. You
dang.
see the
Yeah.
Ursay, right? Ursay, right? Ursay family, right? The granddad was a crooked man, right? He was a real crooked man. And then,
Mm-hmm.
but Jim grew up with football. Jim grew up when he took the granddad basically
He
was the
was.
owner of the Rams, and there was the owner of the Colts, and they traded the ownerships of the two teams, right? So then Ursay came, like he was already living in Baltimore, but he had owned the Rams in LA. But he ended up, this the granddad. And when he took the team to Indiana, and then he was a bad owner, and his son stepped up. Jim Irsay was one of the best owners, even though he had troubles off the out of business. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had the drug problem, and he had the drinking problem and everything. Then he dies. He leaves the team to his three daughters. He splits it up between the three, and look what they
So
doing. They winning. You know what I'm saying?
so
That's
is
a good
Gail.
successor plan.
So is
And
Gail
then,
leaving the
then
team to
the
Willie or what?
Patriots, huh? Is he
Is
leaving the
Gail
team with?
I
is
doubt it.
Gail success plan Willie Green to own the team next?
There's no way. There's no way
He
that
can't
can
even
happen,
Uh
coach
oh.
bro.
the team.
Uh
Dang.
oh. Breaking
There's no
news.
way that can happen because what
Breaking
in a
news.
succession plan like that, like they will investigate the hell out of Willie Green first and
I heard they
foremost.
got married in the courthouse.
Man, FBI investigate the hell out of him. Like they don't want to see a black man do it. They'll let Mickey Loomis do it before they'll let a black man do it.
Oh
To be
no,
honest with you,
Willie Green a house boy.
that
He a
don't
house
mean
boy. He
nothing
good.
in the state
He
of
good.
Louisiana, bro.
He a house boy. He
You
good.
see, Don. I feel what you're saying. I get your joke and everything, but in
Yeah.
the, Louisiana way behind. Alabama ahead of Louisiana. Mississippi
Mm-hmm.
behind even Louisiana, but Louisiana way behind. There's a
Mm-hmm.
whole system down there of just straight man. I can't. Uh, uh, we ain't land on Plymouth Rock, but Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Mm-hmm.
What's the word that I can use for that? Bamboozlement and all that stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
that whole system in Louisiana so bad, bro. And it's been like that. It is not gonna get better, bro. And for them ever see a black man coach the
With the Tigers.
for a black man to coach the Saints, that'd be crazy. What I saw tonight was I watched the LSU Alabama game and I saw the LSU AD is a black man and LSU head coach right now since they fired Kelly is a black man.
He a black man. I seen that.
That's crazy. I was so shocked because you know Louisiana is a black state and a black New Orleans is a black city. All of that's black. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for us to see something like that, that's crazy, bro. That was crazy, and I doubt the Saints will ever be ran by a black man. You
I
can
mean,
have a black
I
quarterback,
don't
but
doubt.
you
I
can't
mean, I
have a
really
black
don't.
man.
I don't really doubt it though. I mean, especially in these times, for real, everybody pretty much got one. You
Big
can say,
Q, can you see it coming? Can you see it coming? Can you see a black coach
yeah,
being there?
yeah, yeah. In
A
these
black
times, yeah,
coach.
yeah.
Yeah, being and doing,
Well, I
being in
mean,
New Orleans
it could have actually happened this year. They wanted,
Yeah, with Glenn.
they wanted
with
Glenn.
Glenn.
Yeah.
But he turned them down to go to the Jets.
You
So it
think
could have
Glenn
happened
turned
this
them
year.
down, or they didn't go
Yeah.
after him?
No, I think Glenn turned him down.
He turned them down.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
okay,
Glenn.
Yeah, he turned them down, bro. It
okay,
was Glenn. It almost happened this year.
Yeah,
okay.
because looking at
Yeah,
the
we can't
team,
follow that.
yeah, and then didn't Glenn play for the Saints and Jets?
Yeah, he did. When I
That's
was a
He
kid, he
correct.
played.
was the one playing for the
He played,
Saints.
but I think his
He played for the
prime
Jets
was the
first.
Jets, right?
Yeah,
That's correct.
what was the final score to that LSU Alabama game? Because I didn't even
We
watch the
Oh, it
game.
fucked my
we ain't
parlay
play.
up. 19 to
We
20, 20
Yeah,
points.
we ain't play that
Come
good.
on,
We were supposed to
Sean.
blow them
Fucked
out
my parlay up.
better, way more than that.
Dropping the
We
20-9.
left it.
ball all the time. Can't score in the goal line.
Yeah, we out there looking like, oh man, we ain't gonna win no national championship. If Alabama win the national championship this year, it'd be crazy because
Man,
we
y'all
really
messed
ain't
up
coach.
when y'all got rid of Origin. But are y'all gonna get
Oh,
Nick
I'm not
Saban again?
LSU guy. I'm an Alabama guy, bro. I'm
Was y'all running
Alabama.
back with Nick Saban or Big Q?
Oh,
No, they're not looking at Nick Saban. That was just a rumor Shaq put out that they gonna
Okay.
do a
Would you
full
want
search,
that?
but
Would you want that, Big Q?
no, I think he passed his prime on that. I think he has
You,
the
you said he was on the other side too long, Big Q.
Well, no,
You
it's
don't
not
wanna.
that, bro. I just think the reason why he left Alabama is because he knew the new era of that NIL deal stuff was coming in.
He done.
And
Like it's nothing
yeah,
to it. He
he
still
really
be
didn't
saying
want
we
to
and
involve with that.
everything.
Who knows? Bill Belichick got back. Bill Belichick still going there. He
Everything's
Nah,
done.
Nick
working
Saban ain't
out for
coming
him,
back,
bro.
bro. He done.
You
He ain't
never
got nothing
know.
else to prove.
You
Roll
never know,
Tide.
man.
Roll Tide. He ain't got nothing else
You
to prove.
never know.
Hey,
These
if
coaches,
he
man,
go
they
back
got a.
anywhere, he coming back to us. I'll fire Kalen DeBoer and everybody about that from Nick Saban.
Order NFL. You know, these coaches, man, they got that rage, man. The coach to
He can come
being
back though.
that
He can
being
come back home. In fact, he still
yeah,
got an office in Alabama, so they ain't nothing to it. So he ain't
yeah.
going nowhere. Don't worry about that.
Big Q.
Yes, sir.
Hey, speaking of sports betting, right? Big Q, I'm still pissed off and I cried. When my New England Patriots played your Saints, right?
Okay.
Did you watch the game?
Yes, sir.
Big Q, tell me somebody didn't make a call when my man DeMario Douglas scored that second touchdown and they called an OPI on Stephon Diggs on the opposite side of the field.
Yeah, it was some funny business going on in that
Funny,
game.
Big Q. Big Q.
Yeah,
I was on the
Man.
phone celebrating. Big Q hit $3,000, Big Q. I was celebrating. I said, yeah.
yeah,
Big Q, it went by like 5 minutes, Big Q. I said, okay, yeah. I come back, they talking about some, wait a minute.
yeah.
OPI, opposite side of the field, Big Q.
Yeah, that's
know.
crazy.
I was saying it during the play-by-play. I was like, man, that is a really favorable call for us, man. We ain't capitalized off it, though. You know, we were still
Yeah.
take
No, but
advantage
yeah,
of it. They was trying to help us in that
Mike
game.
Vrabel, baby. That's a real coach right there, man. Mike
Well,
Vrabel.
he doing good up there. You know the
Yeah.
Patriot way. So
Got Drake, got that
Hey,
boy is
Big Q,
talented.
what you think about y'all play calling in the red zone up until now? What you think about y'all play calling in the red zone if y'all ever get down there?
It's terrible, bro. It's non-existent. We don't convert in the red
Big Q,
zone, bro. It's awful.
during preseason, I called it out. I called it out. I came on your chat and called it out. I saw it. They can't call plays in the red zone.
They can't call plays, period, Stace.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying,
I would
bro.
thought my man Kellen Moore would have it going over there. That's my guy.
Hey, what can you have going? The team built wrong. Mickey Loomis didn't know what he was doing, dog. He built it wrong.
I like Kellen Moore, bro, but it just
that was my man at Boise State,
too
boy.
nice.
they got
Bro.
their
Too
people
nice.
picked, man.
Yeah, he gotta do something better than that. He gotta get a lot more rougher and tougher with these guys because
some of these offensive coordinators, don't have no business being coaches. Some of them are just supposed to be coordinators. Yeah, bro, they ain't meant to be coaches.
Just like Josh McDaniels. He needs to
Yeah.
just stick with coordinating, bro. Like
Yeah,
they
bro, his
they
temperament
more
is
Like Dennis Allen.
right.
He a defensive coordinator, but you know what I mean. He ain't had
He's
no
a.
business.
I hate
them
to say
science.
it
They
though,
like the
bro, but
science.
I was saying that I was like, man, this guy, because his rhetoric is similar to Dennis Allen, like during the press conferences, he says the same stuff. He's just a likable version
Kellen
of him
Moore.
on the offensive side of the ball. Yeah, he doesn't
Wow.
have any command of the offense. The team has no identity, and really,
Wow.
Chris Olave. You know who Chris Olave was? Chris Olave's making
Yeah.
all these one hand catches
Yeah.
and all this kind of stuff.
Best
And
spectacular catch person in the NFL.
you got Brandon Cooks out there running around. He got a 6'5" guy that runs 4.33 who they got on a bench. It's him. It's him.
Come on, Perriman.
Novelli, Devon Valley.
Oh, okay. Y'all used to have what's that boy? Petway. What his name came from? Wake Forest. Y'all got him in the 6th round. In fact, he shouldn't have failed to the 6th round.
Oh yeah.
Perry. Yeah.
Why
y'all cut him?
AT.
He went. I think AT Perry.
He traded to the Broncos.
Yeah, he went.
Why y'all cut him?
That was a Dennis Allen move. Dennis Allen did that.
No, you know he was the best wide receiver that year coming out of the draft. Like he was the best bargain for a wide receiver, bro.
He said yes. Dennis Allen did.
Dennis Allen did that, bro. That's what I'm saying. It don't make no sense. It's none of that. The kicker, when we gave up our kicker to get Group A, it made no sense for him to do that. It just was something he helped out Peyton with, and I didn't.
Dennis Allen thing was Dennis Allen thing was if a player don't like Carr, you getting traded.
Yeah, he was protecting them all the way. We got Jessica. Jessica, are you in here?
Hey, why y'all didn't draft Shador though, man? That's
all the queens speaking up today.
They stupid, bro. They stupid.
What's up, Jessica?
I mean,
hey, what's up, DC and Big Q? Oh my goodness.
What's
up, Jessica?
What's up, girl?
I was just coming. Y'all talking football right now, so I'm gonna let y'all have that.
No, you want to talk basketball? Go ahead.
But I just wanted to say to Miss Tasha, girl, go ahead and talk your stuff, cause if the Pels was winning, I'd be all through YouTube on everybody's channel talking about go Pels. I sure would. So go ahead and talk your stuff, Miss Tasha.
Jessica, you gonna go up there a part of our Saints committee and go talk to Gail? What you gonna tell?
Oh no, I can't be a part of the Saints committee. That's too many losing teams. That's
I'm telling you, ain't it? I'm just with the Pelicans, boy.
I'm rocking with the Jags. I'm rocking with the Jags, but
well, you going through a little bit too over there, but okay.
A little bit, but I don't watch football like that.
The who?
He said
but
the who?
I can't root for the Saints because the Jags was doing all right.
The
Duval.
The Giants, you said, Jessica?
No, the Jags.
Duval.
Like, yeah,
that's where I'm at. So I gotta rep my city.
Okay,
Jacksonville
doing all right. They got a little injuries.
Y'all understand that's how big the region is? That New Orleans region, the Pelicans region is? It's that big, bro. Like,
yeah, because I'm all the way over here in Florida.
It's that big, dog. Like Pelican game's supposed to come on my TV in Alabama.
But Stace, you know what? We should be.
Yeah, I'm from DC,
that, bro. If they were actually, because they got interesting players and talent, and they have the makings to be one of these teams that's supposed to be up there with OKC's and San Antonio's back.
Yeah.
They were down for a little bit. They made several trades to get vets and then put the vets with established talent. Pop goes down to get another guy there. And then they're ready to compete for something larger. OKC, you seen what they did in 3 years. Minnesota, they made that what was the Gobert trade?
We missing one piece too.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I think
these teams
with,
were down when we was down.
I get it. I think the way the team is built is it's 2 eras too late. It's 2 eras too late because if this team is early 2000s, late 90s, we for real now. This is a playoff team, the Pelicans.
Oh, you talking about? What are you talking about? How we constructing now?
Yeah, even last year was even worse. Last year we were a 90s team last year.
It's like the missing key. We all we missing now is a coach.
Yeah,
and that's really because they don't.
But
y'all think that if a coach came in right now, that it would really just make a big difference?
Yeah,
it will make a big difference. It won't win too many games.
Oh my God! I've already seen it with.
Hey,
I seen it with
DC. I
Borrego.
mean, Big Q.
One game.
Yes.
My bad. I was down there deleting comments in my sleep. My bad. I had
Okay.
dozed off and I woke up.
That's
I
all
was
right.
like, damn.
No, that's
My
okay.
bad.
That's okay. Knoxville, and I see that he
I
got
don't know what was.
he was a victim of friendly fire, but that's all right. We all good.
Yo, but the thing is too, when we get back to the Pelicans, like we can't shoot, though, and we don't make our free throws.
But all
I
that
realize
stuff,
that.
but Stacey, man, like we say this stuff, man, but all this stuff is a lot of this stuff comes from the flow of the game, bro, and the flow is just so messed up, bro. That
But
yes, a lot of that stuff gonna be affected, bro. But I mean, we got Trey Murphy, Jordan Poole, Sadiq Bey. These dudes can shoot the ball,
they
bro.
can shoot, but they not put in a position to shoot for one.
That's what I'm
So let me
saying.
take the
Yeah,
shooting away. Let me
that's
take
what
the
I'm
shooting
saying.
away. We still can't rebound, and we still can't give up points in the
But
paint.
hey,
We
back to
still
coach
giving up points in the paint.
Stacey,
Joe
back to
Dumars
coaching.
is fixing a lot of that stuff. He
Back
is
to
fixing
coaching.
a lot with.
Back to
But
coaching. Like
all
box
right,
like it should be in practice instead of me always hearing squeak, 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 squeak,
yeah,
squeak. Because
yeah,
they having
yeah,
fun and scrimmaging all damn day
yeah.
like it's off season. Like there should be drills and boxing out
For
and
boxing
stuff.
out,
Like
fighting
bro, this
drills,
like
wearing
yeah,
shoulder
like Stan
pads
Van
on.
Gundy. Like Stan Van Gundy was doing, bro. He said we
Yeah,
didn't pick up the ball the first day.
yeah.
Because we teaching. We need discipline. That's what they need, bro. We don't have that. We don't have that.
Right.
We
He
got the
too nice. He
talent.
want to be their
Yeah,
friends, and he
yeah,
got to start. He got to start veterans. Like
yeah.
it's in his mind that he has to start veterans. That was his. There's no way you can't start a veteran in his mind. That's in his mind, dog. And the crazy, like yeah. Okay, tonight
Mm-hmm.
alone, how many points in the paint did we give up? Is the Pelicans not leading the league in points in the paint
Yeah,
against even last year and this year? And you seeing it on the court.
yeah. The lack
Like
of
even when we were taking the lead, going on a run, they were getting right back to the cup on us, straight
yeah.
through it.
Not tough.
But we got Herb Jones, probably the best perimeter defender in the NBA on our team. We got a to be honest, there's not NBA teams with the length and defensive presence that the Pelicans have. Some teams be balanced, some teams be heavy offense. There's no team that's like the Pelicans that got all this defense,
Yeah,
like, and still giving up points in the paint and still
yeah.
giving up. What did we gave up tonight? 126. Gave up 126.
You see teams like Miami, man. They discipline.
Orlando,
They
Orlando,
but
you ain't gonna score on Orlando. You can beat Orlando, but you ain't gonna score on them.
yeah,
Y'all play
Miami.
defense?
But huh? You said what?
Y'all play defense?
No,
Who?
we don't play defense to the point. We supposed to play defense. These are defensive players. Everybody on the team is
Yeah,
two-way players. Even up to last week, Zion was leading the league in steals. A lot of people don't know that. He was getting 4 steals a game up until last week. He was leading the league in steals.
and we got DeJounte.
DeJounte lockdown. Find
Yeah,
the guard that can lock down people like DeJounte, probably Drew
yeah.
and old boy at Boston.
I
And
mean,
he
I
getting
already
yeah
knew
he
this.
getting.
White. Derek White, that used to play for the
I
Spurs.
already
But we
knew
got hella
DeJounte
talent, bro.
play good defense. I mean, we built them and then spit them out. So I
Oh
Exactly.
already
yeah,
knew that.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he will.
He a dog.
Yeah, just like there's
John be a
not too
dog.
many teams that are built to play the defense, but you're still giving up 126 points. You're still giving up points in the paint, and
And
you're
the
not
coach
doing it in the
and the coach
coaching.
and the coach so called supposed to be that's supposed to be his thing. But with
Well,
that, like
we know everything he
And
got on
not
his.
he injury
He know,
prone too.
we know he lied on his resume, and everything on his resume is a fraud. Like we know that. There's no way around that. Like, I'm not gonna lie to myself
I,
and
I
and,
hey
fear
uh,
Willie
for
and,
Green,
and
Fears and
fool myself and think
Queen,
Willie Green
man,
the
because
coach.
good Lord.
you
Because
said what
I
about Queen?
gave last year I
I
gave
say I
Willie
fear
Green.
for him and Fears, man, because
It's
dang, y'all
gonna be
medical
all right.
staff, man. That Oshler junk, man.
Oh,
You said
okay,
what?
yeah,
Tell
I
me
can see
y'all
that.
pulled out of that.
I can see that. I can see that. I
Because
thought you was
not
gonna talk
not
about coaching.
DeJounte is injury prone.
Oh man,
DeJounte
everybody's
wasn't
injured,
even injury prone until he
man.
got to New
Yeah.
Orleans.
Oh, his injury happened just like DeMarcus Cousins. Came right over here, ruptured like torn Achilles, just like DeMarcus.
It's because you're getting voodoo doctors and snakes and putting them in the middle of the Superdome, and then you want to go out there and be a city. You want to go and be a community and run a sports team and everything. That's what's going on, bro.
And it's so wild. And it's so wild, bro.
Katrina happened right after the first time.
It's so wild and so consistent. Even if players don't believe in that type of stuff, they really gonna consider it when it's time to sign or you know what I'm saying, sign with us. They can consider them like, damn, it's really a history of this shit. Like I don't really believe in all that, because the superstitious shit, but like,
John, I don't think AD got an award because AD was hurt a lot. That's probably one reason he doesn't have an award when he was in New Orleans, because he was the best defender in the league at the time. Drew Holiday was too.
Yeah.
Best perimeter defender in the league was Drew Holiday. Best help defender was Anthony Davis, young Anthony Davis. But they was always injured, bro.
Yeah. Mark
Ingram is a Hall of Famer if he don't play for the Saints.
You said who?
Mark Ingram is a Hall of Famer if he don't play for the Saints.
That's where he started off.
Alvin Kamara still hadn't got a 1,000-yard rushing season. How?
Yeah. Is that what Mark started off with the Saints?
Yeah. I dreaded the day he got drafted to the Saints.
Yeah.
I dreaded that jump, bro.
Because he still made something out of his career, but like you saying,
he got 10,000 yards rushing.
Damn. And if he would have went to somewhere like a fucking,
if he would play with Baltimore,
Tennessee.
The 1 year in Baltimore, he had 5 yards to carry. He led the league in carry yards, and he had 1,000 yards, and Lamar won the MVP, and was running the auction with him.
Yeah, Mark a dog, man.
Mark Ingram dog, bro.
Him and Derik, them the best coming out of Alabama that I can recall.
Trent Richardson was better than both of them, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, Trent Richardson's better than both of them.
I'm talking about NFL.
No, Trent Richardson's better than both of them, even in the NFL. Even in the NFL, Trent Richardson was better than them. Go back to Trent Richardson rookie year and what he did with the Cleveland offensive line and sorry team, and then he gets to Indianapolis. He get to Indianapolis, they turn him into like a left tackle. All he did was pass block. Trent Richardson was better than both of them.
I feel what you're saying, Stacey, but I'm really going based on production. I feel what you're saying. Now, when you look at his maybe like when you look at the eye test. I see what you're saying. Like this movement, lateral movement, and all that. His burst, combined with his size, like he's probably faster than both of them, and all that.
All that, bro.
Quicker,
wrong man, all of that. Yeah, bro. Now Derrick Henry gonna be a Hall of Famer for sure, and he's gonna go down as one of the greatest of all time. Yeah, but a lot of that is Tennessee though. Tennessee had players like that before.
Yeah,
they had
George and all them.
Yeah, Eddie George, and even the guy after Eddie George, and not even Lindell. There was a guy in between that they had drafted. His last name was Brown, and he was a big guy too. But then you had after he didn't have a successful run at it because they had fired. I forgot Jeff Fisher probably quit on the dude, but then they kind of tried to change the team to fit Vince Young and all that stuff, so they let the guy go. And then you brought in Lindell and you brought in CJ2K, but that was already a running back culture there before that Derik. Yeah, so that's football. That's sports. That's supposed to be a culture to teach you. Just like DeAndre Jordan's right down there teaching. You know what I'm saying? Derik Queen. Y'all ever notice that Derik Queen runs straight over there to DeAndre Jordan after every play?
I appreciate DeAndre Jordan be here, but it's sad that
Deion didn't have that guy.
Sad that he's doing more damn teaching than a coach, but yeah.
Real talk. That's sports though. Name a successful team that don't have that.
That's what I'm saying.
You're a Patriot guy, right? You're a Patriot guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Walker Elderman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
for real. Like
you talking about bringing in certain guys.
Like, I mean, the mentor, hey, Elderman, follow West around, do everything West do.
Yep.
Soon as
Amendola,
do everything they do. You know what? the system still keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Who got
But
music playing?
Zion ain't had that, bro. It's
Somebody
just a Snoop in
jamming.
front of. That's my song too, bro. I'm a Scarface, my favorite rapper all time, all time. I don't care what
Yeah.
nobody say. He actually beat Benny Siegel on that. Everybody think Benny Siegel had the best verse. All he did was re-say what Scarface said in a different way. Scarface
Hey, Big Q, you still there, Big Q?
Yeah, fam, we about to get ready to close it down.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Brothers.
My last question.
Yeah.
No
Yes, sir.
limit versus
Cash Money.
yeah. How you felt about that?
No Limit got that one, brother.
Yeah, they got that for
brother
that.
got
They hit
Yeah,
him
for
with
that
too much.
performance, they definitely got that one. They should do it again though.
They hit him with
Right.
too much. They hit him with way too much, bro. That's just too
Yeah,
much going on.
Cash Money got a catalog. I just think No Limit had
Did-
more synergy in with how they did it. P and them
Yeah.
handled it correctly.
Oh, they brought out Snoop. Ooh,
Yep, Snoop Dogg
because
was there.
they
Don,
did that.
Don, do you remember growing up watching? Like you ever used to see like buying a No Limit CD and then when you open up the CD at the back of it, they would have the
all
next
the
person album who's gonna come out.
Right.
damn.
Yeah, P did all that, man. He
Yeah,
revolutionized
bro.
the promotion game because he really didn't spend a lot of money. He said on promoting some of his secondary artists. He would just use the science of putting their promotions in the CD covers. And that really caught on, and
So
people he sold a lot of
Genius.
records that way.
so if you bought an album, if you bought a No Limit album, and you turn on the back of it, you will see the next one that was coming out, and that
Now
would sell the album in itself. And that next song, that next album that you might buy may only have one good song on it. I bought a whole Ghetto Commission album. You remember Ghetto Commission? That song about Soldier. I'm a soldier. Into the I forgot the whole song. Just
they
pull it up one
sampled
day.
they sampled the old Guns N' Roses
Cowboy song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought that whole album just because I heard that one song and it was a trash album. Now,
But it was a good sale. Yeah, you saying it was a good
yeah,
sale,
but you
yeah.
come across some good ones though, like Magic and Mac, Fiend.
Yeah, he had a lot of people, bro. Yeah, a lot of people, man, on that. Yeah, he when they was running it, they ran it, but Cash Money had theirs too. But yeah, No Limit was really.
But I started it about it shit.
He they won that one, bro. He took that. Yeah, he took that.
Snoop, and as good as Snoop is, and Snoop is man, Snoop, that dude, relevant is all time and could rap too, and
Man,
different ways and stuff like that. But
the way
Snoop's
he
best album was with No Limit.
Yeah,
That Last
the way
Meal was his best album.
He had a couple albums on No Limit. Yeah, he had a couple of them. I think at least 2 or 3 albums. I think.
Yeah, it was about.
I was
That
impressed
Last Meal though.
Yeah,
I was impressed with how Snoop was delivering his bars at the age that he is on the stage. I was impressed with how he was delivering that shit, man.
Yeah, he done mastered his style, man, and he just that's so Snoop credit P for the business. I remember
He wasn't in movies before P, bro. He wasn't. We gotta think about it. I was thinking about this today. Snoop wasn't doing nothing when he was with Death Row. He was a gangster rapper, and he was about to go to jail. He was about to do life in prison. And but after that is when the movies came.
Oh, that was like a video. I think that was. It wasn't a movie.
Murder was the case he gave me.
Murder the case. Yeah.
Yeah. That was his song. Yeah, that was a song. And then he was about to go to jail and do life in prison for that shooting, whatever. But when he left and he gets to No Limit, I remember when No Limit just signed Snoop. I said, "What?" I'm like in the 4th, 5th grade, and I already knew how powerful that was. I knew how powerful that was, bro.
Yeah, he sold his
and then you go
to them.
He goes from that to he's a movie. He in movies now.
Yeah,
he wasn't in movies in California. He lived in California and wasn't in movies. He Snoop Dogg and wasn't in movies, bro.
And I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna go because Percy don't get nearly the credit he deserved, man.
Some of the actor.
No, Master P.
Oh, Master P. I'm tripping.
Yeah, I went to school with a lot of No Limit rappers. A couple of them guys, Cain and Abel and all those. And Percy's father was a janitor at the school. He used to always brag about my son on the West Coast. He doing this, and we used to like, Percy, what you talking about, bro? But Percy was a good dude. He talked about his son. But then I met a couple of them. I met C Murder. C Murder's like he was super cool, man. He was a good dude. But outside of that, but I remember Percy had when he did an interview, he talked about when he went up north to New York to do some business with the record label that was distributor up there. And he said he went up there and he seen all these New York rappers, and he said they were better than me, but they wasn't getting paid. And that's what I remember him saying. I never heard P say that before, but he said that they, from a talent perspective, because Percy ain't no, his raps is pretty simplistic. You know, he's like, you know, I'm the colonel of the, you know what, tank. You know, nothing was complicated about his rapping style. Like you go see these New York cats, but they wasn't getting paid like Percy. That's what Snoop said. Snoop said when he left away from when they sold it, because they sold Snoop's contract. Death Row sold it to Percy, and he bought it. And he said when he went to New Limit, that's when he knew how to do business. Percy taught him the business, and that's when he ballooned into the icon that he was. He went on from just being an artist. He said he didn't own anything. He said Suge them owned the houses, they owned the cars. He said they owned his music, and when he went to P taught him the game. He said he did that with a lot of those guys. He taught him the game. He said when he arrived in Baton Rouge, they had their own houses. They had most of them millionaires, and they were doing their thing. So Percy taught a lot of the dudes the game, man, and you know, that's something people credit him more for than based on what Baby and them did, you know. The Baby and them, what baby, you know, that's just a whole nother game, man.
Yeah, they crazy.
Anyway, yeah, well, you don't know until you know, brother.
Yeah,
but, very. That's interesting.
But they know they know the talent though. They got their talent stuff down back too though.
Yeah,
identifying the talent.
You gotta have you gotta have the business part of it. That's the other section of it, man. Talent is one thing, but don't mean nothing if you don't have the business, bro. You gotta have both. And I think that's where they hamstring a lot of people up with the business, and you gotta know the contracts. You gotta know what the splits are, and that's how Percy said he got the split that he got. I think he had like a 70-30 or no, something 85. 15 split, like he got like 80+%. There was like, his deal that he had, them guys wasn't getting money like Master P, and he was just spitting.
Yeah, that's 80-50. That's crazy. That's damn.
He was signed on the same distributor as Ice Cube, and Ice Cube wasn't even getting that much.
That's right. He was on Priority.
Yep.
Yeah,
Priority, which had got bought out by somebody. I used to know all that stuff. I used to look at the back of the CDs and read it. I used to pull the book out and read who did this song and did that song, and like, you know, Beats by the Pound, Moby Dick, and all of them, how good they were. And I did that for every CD.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He didn't promote a lot of them dudes, man. Lil Italy and you know, and a lot of other little cats that he had. He just had the book inside. People was buying it based on that because
he pushed more for Silk and Romeo than anybody. Silk had the best. Everybody knows Silk can't rap, but he had the best albums and the best songs. He had the best albums and best songs, bro. And and Mystical was the best out of all of them. Silk had the best albums and best songs. Like, you can listen to Silk album, all three of those albums. Charge the Game. What the other one name? I forgot. You probably know better than I do. Remember it better than I do, Q. But all three of those albums was good. And they were all getting on the radio, and they were all getting on MTV and BET videos and all that. He had a song with Maya. Like, real, like, he had this, Silk had all of that, but couldn't rap for nothing.
No,
but it was a plan.
He said be all beat, they say.
Yeah, he was all beat. Silk is the worst rapper ever, bro. Like, that's no nothing to it.
He was
a good. I like. He was a good actor to me. Pretty good at acting.
He was a good showman. I saw what P was trying to do. He was trying to make a pop star and basically make a pop star to somebody who he could trust. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why a lot of people kind of backed off. But P put his people ahead. Lil Romeo, he put him in competition with Lil Bow Wow. That was something he was trying to do. He tried to do another thing people do too. He would plagiarize your shit too. Like if you had
skullduggery, bro.
He did that to Yuck Mount with the Ice Cream Man thing. He did the thing with follow what Ice Cube was doing with the Where Are We There Now movies when he was doing the Uncle P movies, and
Yeah.
he would plagiarize your shit if he's seeing a good idea. So yeah, he was an interesting dichotomy, man. But the guy right now,
It's okay to
is
be interesting
he running
if you're making the
UNO
money and
now.
then you, huh?
He's the athletic director at the University of New Orleans.
Yeah, man, he gonna turn them around, bro. Like they start winning towards the end of the year last year when he put a bump into their schedule. You know, I'll be betting on them. So like I see it all. Like he put a bump into them. We'll see what happens this year. You know, the other one of his sons at Houston. You know what I'm saying? He got a chance to win the national
Oh yeah,
championship
he
this
did.
year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
Houston, a real good team. They came in second place last year. They probably gonna win it this year. And we should be looking at the players that come off their team in the draft because they fit us, like Houston do, and everything.
Man,
So
look,
yeah, I mean,
shit, just give us their coach. That's all I want.
oh yeah, real talk, bro. But you know, you don't want to play his style. You really don't.
But now, yeah.
Houston,
But now I need.
yeah, he been coaching for a long time, but notice that he never go above 60. You're not gonna score, but he ain't gonna score. It's gonna be a tight game, bro. So that's how that is. I forgot his name. He used to be at Indiana too, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah, he kind of coached like Indiana old coach.
His name Kevin something, ain't it?
Kevin, you ain't lying, bro. I'm just gonna tip my tongue. I see his face right now. I see his face, bro. But yeah, long story short, yeah, with that even with that P thing, like it is he a good model person to even see yourself being somewhere like, but it's okay to try a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of hate that came on him all those years, and then that was the difference between him and Lil J. Lil J, I grew up listening to rap a lot and No Limit. I had never seen Lil J's face until until like 2002. That's the first time I ever seen his face. I heard about him for a long time, but I never saw his face. Whereas
Lord
he was always out there, and he was always branding himself.
Yeah, he was the brand.
Yeah.
He knew that No Limit wasn't going to be nobody except for him. I think that's what's his face did with Bad Boy eventually, when he realized that artists eventually they leave. So if you want something to be the brand, you have to be the face of it. So
that's another time
you
that
leave yourself. You know,
fucking Bad Boy.
He had something going on until he didn't. He was out of control, man, and he got his issue. But listen, fam, we're gonna leave it with that. But
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I appreciate all y'all for being on the stream, man. Shout out to y'all in the panel. DC, you still up, bro? DC done drifted off to
DC done did one of my numbers.
He done fell into the rum punch.
But I do want to say one thing real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Jessica.
Y'all, I think we stuck with Willie this season, so we might as well. I don't think Willie going nowhere.
Oh, don't put that in the atmosphere.
I don't want to, but I don't see why would they fire him now? Like if they was gonna fire him, they would have been did it. And with Gail,
he ain't lying.
And don't he only have one more year? Ain't this the last year on his contract?
But let's at least get let's just wrap this up. Let's at least get a good sleep tonight. I don't want to put that on my conscience.
Well, I mean,
Willie ain't going nowhere this season.
The team is competing, man. That's 3 straight games, fam. They found something. You know,
ain't that some bullshit? We got Tinker. We a middle school team.
I'm saying, Don, if you look how it's
bullshit,
different.
Man.
They found there's something that clicked where they found
something. Even if it didn't click, I still don't think they would have fired him.
Yeah, they had a chance at 6 games, 6 straight
That's
losses
what I'm
to
saying.
start the season.
And the way Gail acting, she ain't finna fire that man.
That's why we need you to go down there and convince him.
I know, right? She made women look bad because she over here making decisions based off feelings. She over here making women look bad.
$1 million.
I wouldn't even want to meet her. She seems scary to me. I wouldn't want to meet her.
Like Wicked the Witch of the North type scary. That's
seriously. I wouldn't want to stay at her home or anything. Seriously. Because she got Willie under the spell, too. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on with that.
He got to be a good human being.
She's a
As
good
long as
woman.
you a good human being, that's all that matters.
Right, you can mess up and
That's the
lose your
whole.
team and
Lose, you
violate
could be a
basketball
loser. You just gotta
principles.
be a good human being.
A good
Yep.
human
You
being.
know that's a
Bow
form of
down.
witchcraft too. That's a form of
Yeah.
witchcraft that make
Yeah.
like for somebody to be super happy. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? That's
Really? I ain't
manipulation
never
of
heard of
Super
witchcraft as
that.
happy and
well.
delusional. That's how
Yeah,
it goes.
somebody
Yeah.
being too happy,
Naive
you
to
can't.
being naive. Right.
Yeah,
Naive to
that's
everything.
witchcraft in there. Real talk. Like
Yep.
there's witches that make people extra happy all the time and be
Yeah.
extra nice all the time.
I ain't
They'll
never
get you
heard of
like
that
that,
one.
Yeah, that's
bro.
That
a new
makes
They'll
one
get
sense.
you
these
like that.
days.
That's
A
even in the
spell that makes you
Bible, bro.
happy. That
Yeah.
Yes,
sounds like a
that's even in
drug.
the Bible where oh shoot, I got so much in my mind. I could tell you the story. One next time come on, I'll tell you the
Yeah.
Bible
Can't
passage
just be
And then look,
that
and
talks about
in a
that.
minute, it's gonna be too late. It ain't even gonna be worth firing Willie. We're gonna be so much in the hole. What's the point?
I don't know, DC, what's going on, bro? This
He
guy
listened
That's
to my
here,
DC.
man.
song though, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you,
That's
dog.
DC's phone playing like that.
Oh, okay. That's his
That
big
boy,
ringtone.
that boy
Yeah.
gone, man. Yeah. All right, fam. So listen, man. Listen, I thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Brother Don. Shout out to Stacy, DJ, Jessica, Tasha, Sean, all of y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for being on the
Mary.
panel
Hey, Miss
tonight.
Mary.
Mary is Mary. Shout out to Mary out there, Mall, Knoxville, and everybody, man. Thank y'all for tuning in this late. C-Step, I see you, brother. Much love to everybody, man. Listen, man, we're gonna be back. I think the Pelicans play.
Yeah.
What date is the next game here?
Arrest Willie Green. I mean, fire Willie Green.
Arrest them.
Fire Willie
What's
No,
gonna
Green.
my
happen?
bad.
Fire.
I,
Arrest them. He arrested for being a terrible coach. I do that, bro. But listen, tomorrow. That's what it is. It's set up for tomorrow at 8:00. So Sunday, 8 p.m. It's the next
What's
matchup.
tomorrow?
Pels.
We
Sunday.
got a back to back. Didn't they just
Yep,
play
it's gonna be.
tonight? You said
Oh no,
tomorrow
you know what?
Sunday?
Tomorrow's Monday.
Oh my
Tomorrow Monday,
bad.
yeah,
Okay, yeah,
because
you're right.
we just crossed over into
It's Sunday
Sunday.
already.
Yeah, we
I'm
Sunday right
tired.
now. We in a Sunday by 54 minutes. I just damn. But yeah, so that'll be Monday, y'all, at 8 p.m. Monday at 8 p.m. at Phoenix, 5-5, 2-7 Pels. So
2-8.
it like that. Okay,
And don't blame the players, man. Y'all, Ted, please don't blame the players.
Yeah, stop
Don't
doing
blame
that.
the players, bro.
Dope.
Like it's not
That's right.
this all the
Yeah,
off the
the
court stuff
common.
ain't got nothing
Yeah,
to do with them, bro.
we see the common denominator.
Yeah.
That's definitely Willie Green and Gail on top of that, man. It wouldn't be no Willie without Gail. Y'all remember that. Wouldn't be no Willie without Gail. All right, so yo, we out, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all on next with much love.
Good night,
Fire Willie
everyone.
Green.
Good
Fire
night.
Willie Green.
You're listening to the Pelicans Postgame Report on the PRO Media Network for all things Pelicans.
Perfect. Fly Pelican, fly Pelican, fly Pelican. And I tell them that. Birds of a feather flock together. Fly down, I'm a Pelican forever. Yeah, ain't gon' lie, I feel flyer than I ever been. We stay ballin', this New Orleans, I'm a Pelican. It's going down in the nest, wild, wild west. Come in town and you best show us some respect. 3-point threat, I better make it rain. If it's up, then don't jump stupid like your ankle sprain. Always said, never hate the player, hate the game. Jumper where the dame late, punch a train. Post game, big Q, talking about business. Bird gang, YouTube, they ain't flocking with us. Lock up the division mission, get into the finals. Finish competition, then it's going win the title. I know this flyer than you can get. Such a threat that the refs just might call a tag. You could double, you could press, but you can't check. Right, left, slide by you like a Eurostep. Fly Pelican, fly Pelican, fly Pelican. And I tell them that birds of a feather flock together. Fly down, I'm a Pelican forever. Pelican forever. And never, and never, and never, and never, and never, and never say birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, fly down, I'm a Pelican forever. Pelican forever.
Hey, New Orleans! Whether you're catching up on Saints news at Jackson Square, checking Pelicans scores in the Garden District, or staying updated on LSU while grabbing coffee in the French Quarter, there's one place that keeps you connected to everything that matters in our city. From Bourbon Street to the Superdome, from Preservation Hall to the riverfront, New Orleanians are staying in the know with the WhoDatDaily.com. Your daily source for Saints, Pelicans, LSU, and all the sports, music, and culture that makes our city special. At work downtown, at a game in the Dome, or just relaxing by the Mississippi, wherever life takes you in the Big Easy, you can stay connected. Because when you're from New Orleans, you don't just live here. You stay in the NO. That's stay in the know. Visit the WhoDatDaily.com and never miss what matters most to Who Dat Nation. Stay in the NO, stay in the know.
Welcome to the Pro Shop, where we create authentic NOLA-inspired clothing for men, women, and children. From Saints jerseys to Pelicans gear, everything's crafted right here in New Orleans. Whether you're shopping the Pro Shop, the Pel Shop, or the Pro Shop Kids, we've got your whole family covered with genuine merchandise that represents our city's spirit. Check for links in the description.